Break yourself, fool.
Coming live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Greenthumb Show. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Just sit back and enjoy the show. As the man says, the fuck is poppin'? It's the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast right here on YouTube and Twitch. No more Facebook. Tell your friends to come on over. Quit fucking around with the Facebook, all right? Come on down here and watch the show live. And also, this show is brought to you by CBD Lion.
Rawr.
We'll be talking more about them. They are the best in CBDs, and we will show you their products as the show unfolds, as well as BudVac. BudVac is also a sponsor of the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast. Make sure you check out BudVac. Help you preserve your buds. Know what I'm saying? And we'll show you that later on. We got Fast Hands Eric Bobo with the nice teal type shirt on right now. Is that teal or is aqua? What?
Aqua teal.
Yeah, teal.
It's a teal aqua.
Teal aqua.
I feel you. Teal
Aqua.
aqua.
Tealqua.
Teaqua.
Teaqua.
Everybody's trying to say their version of it.
Teaqua.
Teaqua.
You know? It's like
Right.
that. The teaqua.
Tealqua.
All right. Sounds like a drink. We got Mr. Goodlight. What's up?
Hola, everyone.
We got the drivers of the ship. Colton Kilroy and Ra Ra back there morning shot films.
What's going on?
Yeah.
And we got Malparido, he's on up in here.
So,
We got a special guest. He would be here joining us, but he's running a little late. We got my man FREEWAY coming up in here. Know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop up game. He's on my new album. He's on one of my joints, Triple OG. Know what I'm saying? He's flipped his verse. So he'll be coming up to smoke out with us a little bit. What a weekend. What a weekend.
Yeah, what happened? It sounded like something interesting
Oh,
happened.
man, in the UFC fights, bro, this guy got his arm dislocated in such a way that was fucked up. I mean, he homie, it was supposed to be a much better fight, but it didn't end up being a great fight. But the homie that won, he overwhelmed homeboy, put him in this one hold, and you could see the way he flipped around. He twisted the arm and he dislocated it. And homeboy looked at the ref when he felt him dislocate the other guy's fucking arm. He looked up at him expecting the ref to see that and tap him out, and the ref didn't do shit about it. So homeboy's in this lock with his head and his arms just dangling out like this, dislocated. He can't even tap, right?
No.
And homeboy
No,
just
please.
pummeling the fucking guy with a hammer fist.
Ooh.
It was pretty brutal. And then come to find, after, finally the fucking guy tapped, was able to get, because once his arm snapped, he lost control of his senses. And Magic Curtain FREEWAY is here, so let him in. So you see this guy's arm dangling, hanging out, and
That's just.
and
Nate Diaz lose?
Nate Diaz did lose.
I didn't watch none of the fights. I just saw pictures.
So that was an interesting fight because for the whole fight he was letting dude kind of get the best of him. He's losing that fight, thoroughly losing. Homie was just first. I mean, Nate landed some shots and some things, but homeboy was just outscoring him, touching him up, cut him real bad.
Damn.
With some good elbows. And then in the fifth round, which is the last round, because it was a 5-round fight for some reason, Nate Diaz rocked him.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He saved it till the end. He rocked homeboy. And I think he could have finished him, but, you know, he rocked him and then started taunting him and gave him time to recover.
He should have just went at him.
When he should have just went at him, because, like, he had him. Like, he had his knee. He rocked him so hard, his legs were wobbling. And when your legs are wobbling, you know, you go after the motherfucker. And he didn't. He pointed at him. He says, "Aha! I got you." And then he, you know, slowly moved towards him, and he rocked him a few times. But he took too much time to try and finish him, and Homeboy kind of like at least got a little bit of his senses back so that he could, you know, not get taken the fuck out, and Homeboy won the fight just based off of his scoring. But, like, my man Nate Diaz got that fifth round knockout power. If you ain't pummeled him, look, that was after I got you. Homie's legs was wobbling. And had he not done this and just gone after him, he wins that. He steals that fight.
That's probably stuff that he has to live with as a fighter and be like, damn, I should have just gone for it to pull the trigger.
See, that's the thing. No, Nate don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to win or lose, because I mean, there's not really like, oh, hey, I gave it everything I had in those fights. Or like, we don't really care about that. Who won?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
in regards to the, you know,
it depends on how you lost. Like, if you lost badly, yeah, you know, it's kind of, they look at you like you're fucking over. Like, oh, man, he got fucked up. But when you lose like that, where he still had a chance, and he showed it in the last round where he fucking almost knocked homie out. Yeah, he might go back and tell himself, man, I shouldn't have fucked around. I should have just went and finished him. He gave homeboy a chance to stay up. And that's where he fucked up. But he could have totally won that
Diaz
fight.
was cut up pretty bad, though, right?
there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, Diaz was cut up. He got cut like a motherfucker. And then there was the Israel Adesanya fight. That was a good fight. Homeboy was just taking it to that guy. And the guy didn't even want to show him respect in the end. And Homeboy, they were arguing at the end.
Oh, wow.
You know, Homeboy was trying to, like, be cool. And the other guy was like, nah, man, I won that fight. And he goes, hey, man, you know I won this. You know it. And there's a fucking respect about this shit right here. And he is like, no, I won this fight. And fucking they raised Adesanya's arm, as they should have. And Homeboy was all burnt out. But, like, anyone that was really watching the fight knows Homeboy fucking took it to him. Round by round, picked him apart. All right. Yeah, man, it was a good fight, man. Word up. There was a few good fights in there. We are joined now by my man.
He has arrived.
He has
My
arrived.
man.
Philly Freeway up in here.
Yo.
Yeah, there goes the mic right now. Just put it right up close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we've been waiting a minute to get you up in here, Free.
Oh man, it's all love. It's an honor to be here, bro. You already know.
And you know, and as I said it before, when we got interviewed that one day, man, you've been somebody I wanted to, like, you know, collab with for some time, 'cause, like, you know how it is in hip hop, right? Fucking, there's certain voices that cut through any track, and you know it when you hear it, and if they're on their shit, it's just gold.
You definitely got one of those voices, bro.
Well, you got one of those too, and I always thought, you know, at some point we should do something. And as I was working on that, let me tell you some project with Scott. You know, the minute that joint came up, we were like, man, this Scott Freeway's name all over it.
Yeah, man.
And we were fortunate to get you on, so thank you for that, man. I want to thank
man, like I said, it was an honor and a pleasure, definitely. And you know, Scott, he from Philly. We did some work together in the past too.
Yeah.
So you know, it's definitely an honor and a pleasure to be a part of a legendary moment.
Oh, man. You know, what's crazy is that we've always had, like, a deep connection with Philly. Like,
Yes, sir.
from way back, you know, because we would finish our albums in Philly. Like, the first 3 mugs, we would do all the production here and then go to Philly to finish it.
Yeah.
And whoever was in the studio would be there, and Scott would be interning at that time, you know.
Wow.
This was before anybody knew who he was. And he was putting in work, but, like, we always had connection, you know, like a bond with cats out there, like EST from 3 Times Dope.
Yeah. Shout out to EST. Definitely a legend from Philly, and he got a crazy pen game.
Yeah, hey, that
He was at I dropped the album with Rock Nation in 2018 called Think Free, And, you know, I was still on dialysis. That was before I got the transplant when I dropped that album. And I did some work with EST. He was on one of the records. We shot a video for it, too. It's called All the Way Live.
There you go.
Y'all can check that joint out. It's available everywhere, all streaming platforms and all that.
Yeah. I mean, he was one we was fucking with, you know, way back in the day. That the Greatest Man Alive joint.
Yeah.
And then he had another thing.
Funky Dividends.
Yeah, Funky Dividends. That was the other shit. And then Schoolie D.
Oh,
OG
man,
of
a
Gs.
legend. Like, I cut a record with Schoolie D. We ain't drop it yet, but, man, Schoolie D, that bull, man, you know.
Yeah, he that's my man. He was always cool with us, man, and he still remains that cool dude. You know, it's crazy. There was a time that if you wanted to do an interview with him or anything, you know, like media type shit, they had to buy him a cake.
Yeah.
He was into cakes.
Yeah, I heard that.
And you had to get him a custom cake, and you could not cheap out on this cake.
Had to be quality.
Yeah, like you couldn't just go to like a fucking grocery store or
Cheap
supermarket.
cake tastes nasty.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, no,
you can't disrespect him with a cheap ass cake. He ain't gonna take that. And I always thought that was cool. You want to do something? Okay, bring me a custom cake.
How about
I saw an interview that, I mean, it was like that, and then the interview was like, man, he really like asked me to bring him a cake. And
What kind of cake though? Like, is it just like, was there an exception? He's like, yo, I'm allergic to coconut, or like, what's the deal?
I mean, I don't remember if he was giving specifications like that, but it just had to get his approval before you got that interview.
Yeah,
Like a birthday cake?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't have to. It didn't have to say happy birthday.
Yeah, but it's just the whole
It's
fact
just-
that it's a cake.
It's just, custom cake of some kind.
Yeah,
a lot of
man,
sugar.
you know, the man wants what he wants, man, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, for real.
You got Hey man,
Sure.
Hey, you're born and raised in Philly?
Yes, sir, yep.
Yo, what's the best Philly cheesesteak spot out there, bro? Your recommendation.
Oh man, see, it's a lot
Or
of
one,
It's
at
a lot
least.
of different opinions.
I've heard.
I rock with D'Alessandro's. You know,
D'Alessandro's.
D'Alessandro's. They got, I think, probably one of the best cheesesteaks. But the best place to get a great cheesesteak from is like a corner store in the hood. Like, you know what I mean? You pull up on a corner store, they might not have cleaned the grill the whole day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You
a bodega
get all that
flavor?
flavor from that. Yeah, like a bodega. Like, we call them poppy stores and corner stores. Y'all call them bodegas. It's like the same thing, you know.
Wow.
yeah, they don't fuck around with that cheesesteak down there.
It's
boy.
kind of like the tacos out here. It's like you
Yeah.
could go
Yeah.
to like the regular, like, yeah, there's a couple of chains that like be like, oh, you could go to here, but then if you really want a spot that's popping, and there's always gonna be a line, somebody's gonna be like, yeah, just go to the intersection of this street and that street, and you'll see
Yeah.
the line. And usually it's those kind of spots if you want that real LA taco
Yeah.
kind of like.
little hole in the wall spots.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
like
That's what
that
I'm
are-
talking about.
That are straight packed.
What's the two main? There's like two main spots, right? Like of
Yeah,
the
Ishka Bibbles and Pat's.
yeah,
Pats.
Pats.
Isn't there a gyms too?
It's a Gems too, yeah.
Yeah.
They like all in the same vicinity, like
Yeah,
down
yeah,
South Philly.
yeah. They're right there on that one street.
Is that the one that we always get? Jim's?
Yeah, gyms. We've had Pats too, I think.
Yeah, we've had Pat's, but the last couple of times it's like that spot, Jim's.
Yeah, Gems be popping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gyms is good.
Like Ishka Bibbles and Gems, they like right across the street from each other,
Yeah.
but down the street a little bit.
Yes.
And they both be popping. I like Ishka Bibbles for the chicken cheesesteaks.
The chicken
my
cheesesteaks at Ishka Bibbles are the one.
Yeah.
That is for
Okay.
sure. Like for the beef, it's Jim's. For the chicken, it's Ishka Bibbles.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Okay.
I remember Fred Reck put us on to Ishka Bibbles. Cause he, you know, I guess he was out there with someone on tour or some shit. He was like, "Try Ishka Bibbles, Uncle Louie." I'm like, "All right, I got you." And it was all that
It was all that, huh?
for real.
Yeah.
Ishka Bibbles got
Ishka
that
Bibbles.
work, and they got a different variety too. They cheese fries is crazy. They got the best cheese fries in the city. They cheese fries is crazy.
This is great stoner talk, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fucking
Yeah.
hungry real
I
quick.
tell you, man, we need
All the
snacks and shit.
All
Oh,
sounds
you
good.
do? They just came from a high and hungry. Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't
They're
bring
not-
anything.
No.
No, you had to be there on location, bro.
No doggy bags, nothing.
Your nephew does not look out for you, Papa.
A 40-minute ride on a burger is not going to be the best tasting burger that you want to have. You want to be there for the experience. That's why restaurants exist.
I mean, that's not a bad argument, Papa.
Definitely.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Food
So
is
you're
an
kind of like
experience.
looking at it on the bright side, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Did
I mean, we brought beer.
y'all been. I know y'all been all over the world. Y'all been in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They got a burger called the Juicy Lucy with the cheese on the inside.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Brother Ali.
On the inside of the patty?
Yeah, Brother Ali took me. It was like a bar, but it's like real popular for the Juicy Lucy's. He took me there. I got one of them Juicy Lucy's. I was back getting one every day until I left.
Damn.
They addicted.
Burgers become addicting if you find a spot that's good, bro. Like you'll
Crazy.
find yourself like eating one, like you'll be like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'll have another one. It's like a sandwich at that point.
Yeah,
I mean, it is.
The right burger spot will have you open, no
Stand-
doubt.
Yes.
And that was a Juicy Lucy right there.
Yeah.
Well, Colton found that with a quickness because he's
I know what you're talking about.
he's from Minnesota.
Yeah.
We actually, like, pretty much all the
crazy.
moms and dads, they would cook. We grew up with that Juicy Lucy burger.
What is that? A Kraft singles in the middle?
Just
Kind
It
of
looks-
whatever
I mean, it
cheese,
looks like it,
whatever
bro.
cheese you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, but something about that like American cheese, bro. Like sometimes when you think cheeseburger, like it's certain kind of like burgers that like you know what I mean. Like the cheese, you can't throw a curveball with it.
I
Sometimes
went home and tried to make them Jones. It ain't work out like how they did
Yeah.
it. But, you know, it was cool.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of fucking trick, right before you get the whatever you're using, whether it's turkey or beef, like before you make it the patty. There's got to be some shit. Whether it's, I mean, how the fuck would they do that?
I think you got to do it like a little bit, like and flatten it out, put the cheese right there, and then
Yeah,
take
it's when
another
you,
little
like,
start and
it's
then
like the
stack it.
homemade
You know what I
patties,
mean?
like you know the
Yeah.
ones like how my grandma used to make.
Yeah.
Then you put
need
the
to
cheese in
stack.
the middle. before
Exactly.
You know what I mean? While you making the patty.
They need to fucking make a demonstration.
Yeah.
No,
You're giving
yeah.
away their
Just
tech.
poke
They
like
they
you
probably
kinda-
trying to
here.
give away the
Nah, they're
recipe
giving
though.
away their tech. They have to keep it that way. That way it makes it like a landmark. It makes it like an attraction.
I think he's right. I think it's the way he said it is. You know, it's when you're making the fucking patty, you
Yeah,
put the
you put
cheese
the
in the
cheese in the
middle
middle,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's almost like they do that the shit when they make the potato balls
The
at
papa relleno.
Portos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Portos?
At Portos, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's the same shit. Like they got the
Sometimes-
mashed potato and then they put the beef on inside the middle before it goes into the
Sometimes
fryer.
those are tricky, man. Like you ever had those and they've been a miss for you, or like
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
just like
Like
these
it
weren't
wasn't
there,
enough.
They're pretty consistent, but sometimes
It fucks
It
it,
hits
up, huh?
wrong.
Yeah.
It does. You'll get discouraged from getting them the next time.
Yo, that shit
Yeah.
got
I mean, you'll
small,
still fuck
yo.
around with them, but I'm like, man, if you get one and it doesn't taste up to par, you'll be like, I'm glad I only bought
They
6.
was, you know what? They were slipping for a minute. I
They
have
were.
to admit, they were slipping
Okay,
for a
see,
minute.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
And not only that is that they were getting smaller, and it wasn't enough. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
Rex
remember,
got
I
potato
remember when they were
balls.
fucking giant. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They
Yeah,
were
the
slipping.
OGs.
Well,
you
can
don't
cut
you
'em
don't
with
want
a
the
knife.
mincy little balls, huh, dog?
If you're gonna get bulls, you know, like hang big
They should
bulls
hang
hanging.
big
You know what I mean?
bulls.
No, but they're good when they're done right, but they can't be done too small. Nah, that's
No.
not the business. Not at fucking all,
Nah,
son.
it's gotta be big.
Yeah, you have to be able to cut them with a knife if you're gonna get it from Portos. That's the original. When you set the standards, the premiere.
Free, have you ever
There's-
had Portos?
Yeah.
No,
Oh man.
y'all gotta put me
Is that
on.
just a
Oh, I
California
gotta
thing?
put them on. Yeah, it's just a Cali thing.
So it's like it's not
So
like
what
In
is
and Out,
it?
but it's a bakery. It's a Cuban bakery.
So it's a Cuban bakery,
Okay.
and their pastries, and then their like savory shit is like crazy. Their Cuban sandwiches. It depends though, cause they they put pork. A lot of people don't eat that shit, but their other shit like the potato balls he's talking about,
Yeah.
and the empanadas and other shit
That's what
that
beef
they
and
got
stuff.
is
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah.
And
what's up.
it's an experience. We got to get you a box
Yeah,
before
dude.
you fucking go
Yes,
back
sir.
to Philly.
Yes, sir.
Because
One
that's
of-
that shit right there. Go ahead.
One of the best pastries they have this guava and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one of
You
their
can-
mains.
You can
Oh,
either get like the
yeah.
big one, like the medium sized ones, or the little one. But either way, you're not just gonna have one.
Guava and cheese.
Damn,
Guava
you have
and
2 of those,
cheese.
you know?
Oh man, yeah, you at least have
yeah,
it
look,
too.
that's what it looks like
I
right
stop
there.
at 1, dude.
Damn.
It's hard because you
That
want to
shit,
go more.
hey man, that shit is the business right
yeah,
there.
Oh, that
guava
look
and
crazy.
cheese.
That's a very Cuban thing, that
Pastry.
particular pastry right
Well,
there.
you
But
ma-
like
you-
everybody that has it loves that shit.
Because they have them, or like do people know how to make it from scratch?
Well, they make them slightly different. This is
Yeah.
probably better than what they,
so
how they would do
they
it.
do make it from scratch and like
Yeah.
Okay, damn, I got it. Next
Hell
time,
yeah.
I swear to God, I get invited to one of Padrino's birthdays.
Yeah, they
I'm
make
gonna
all
be
their
like, hey.
shit from scratch.
I'm gonna
They're-
be like, I need
Yeah,
the one
Portos
from
is-
scratch.
Yeah, Portos does everything from scratch.
Yes, they
don't
do.
fuck around. There's nothing in their kitchen or freezers that is pre-made unless they pre-made it themselves.
I thought that was just like a regular pastry that like they just sold there and they made it. But then now that I know there's
No,
history to it,
no.
I'm on the hunt now.
And everyone
all
they're
their shit is from scratch.
they're baking that shit. It's always been that way.
Guayaba jelly is pretty good, bro. Imagine that shit on regular toast.
Imagine that shit right now while you're high.
Hey, that's been one of my favorite like at home snacks. Is just a little sourdough toast with a little bit of butter and grape jelly. It's the shit. when you're stoned as fuck and
You
working
come
on
up with
something?
the best foods.
Most motherfuckers will have that with a fucking espresso.
That's what
A
I
caf-
yeah. In the
cafecito.
morning.
A cafecito, papa.
Oh, that's the best.
That's what I fuck around with.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Good right now.
Marco, for sure.
Yeah, man. That is good. It's good shit when you're stoned. That'll tell you that shit.
It hits
off
all the
top.
spots.
You be
like-
coming up with some creative shit, man. It's like we did the High and Hungry today, and I mentioned something, and they're like, you know what? That's we're gonna make that burger come to life.
Ideas, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Creativity, even with the food.
But when you're stoned, man, that's dangerous, man.
It's the
It is
best.
dangerous because
It
you know
is.
that although that is delicious, the calories you're gonna put on,
Caloric
Yeah.
intake.
you better be willing to put the work to take them right the fuck back off, bro.
You know.
Yeah, it's true.
The worst is getting stoned and going grocery shopping.
Yes, that
Oh,
is the
man.
worst.
I'm,
That is the worst because you end up picking up a bunch of shit you don't even need.
I know, like it's stuff that
find
you only
use for
eat
it.
that when you take it home that night, and then like you see it sitting in the fridge. Like
You're like,
I don't
why
know
did I
why-
buy this?
I don't know why oat milk iced coffee seemed like a good idea, but that shit's been sitting there. Like you're like,
Yeah.
hey, fam.
That's why wifey don't let me go shopping anymore because she'd be like, why did you bring all this shit? We don't like.
Sounded good.
It's like,
I mean,
hey.
but did you enjoy doing it? I mean, you probably didn't enjoy it.
You
Oh,
know,
man.
I you know what? I didn't really enjoy it, but I was high enough. You know, so
It seemed like a good
it
idea.
Yeah,
seemed
see,
like
that's-
a good idea. I got what I wanted and
That's-
what
see,
we needed.
When you're high, you technically enjoy it because you're not. There's no consideration of what everybody else wants. If you have the list, there's just like you're gonna cover the basics, and then 90% of it is whatever I want. So whatever B-roll wants to eat.
No, see, that's the thing. I'll have her make the motherfucking list. Like, tell me what we need.
Yes.
I'll go get it. If you're not going to get it, I'll go get it.
Right.
All that. And then whatever she puts on, I'll get. I'll just get extra shit.
you get extra shit.
Just get extra shit. Like, oh, hey, I think I want that. All right.
Yeah.
And you know, before you know it, it's a bunch of extra shit.
6 bags of chips.
And she'll look at it like,
Well,
why?
see, that's how I ordered the Ronco rotisserie thing because the commercial was looking so good with all that food that they were making. I said, you know what? I want something that I can make all of that,
Right.
and I did that.
And how many times have you used it?
No, I used it a lot.
Oh, you use it?
I used it
Okay.
a lot. You know, it was well worth it. But I'm just saying
You
that.
got your money out of that shit.
I'm just saying that I was high and I was stoned and that shit was looking so good. I said, man, I need that like yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How many meals have you made on it?
Countless.
Still have it?
Countless, yes.
Come on, make us one. Why you keep fucking holding out,
Wow,
man?
dude.
You over
Wow.
here talk about how good I am, and you ain't showing improving.
Y'all know
I
who
brought-
crazy in the kitchen?
Who that?
Beanie Seagal.
Really?
Yeah, he
Like what kind of stuff?
Whatever, anything. I was over his crib the other day, and he like made these beef ribs, and then he made like the gravy from the ribs when they was baking, and he like chopped up onions and mushrooms and made it a gravy, and he
Oh,
made
man.
deviled eggs.
So
Damn,
he
deviled eggs?
knows what the fuck
Then
he's
he
doing.
made macaroni and cheese, and he put like beef pepperonis on top of the
What?
macaroni and cheese while I baked in the oven. It was
He's a
crazy.
scientist.
I wonder if he taught himself, or
No,
like
he taught himself.
he taught himself.
He crazy in the kitchen.
I never heard of like pepperoni on top of like mac, but I would imagine it'll give you that crunch in the first
Yeah,
bite. Yeah,
yeah,
see,
yep.
that's
Hey
like-
man, lately rappers been getting crazy in the kitchen. I mean, Action Bronson and Mayhem Lauren and our bro from Tribe.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Jerobi.
Jerobi. He's actually a chef.
Yeah.
Like he went
Yeah,
to
Action
culinary.
Bronson. I think Action Bronson is like a chef. or
Yeah, he's a
something.
Yes.
chef too.
Yeah, he
Went to
was
culinary
originally-
school.
Originally, he was a chef before a rapper. I'm
Yeah.
like, people are probably looking at like early rappers. It's like y'all had a whole year. You know what I mean? He's like, I know some of y'all were gonna start cooking.
Well, no,
eventually.
Jerobi had been cooking. Like
See,
that's
he been
that's
cooking.
why he kind of stepped away. He went back to get his to graduate culinary school, whatever, and start getting in that game. So he I think he was before Action Bronson, but like Action came out like a whirlwind, and he kind of brought more light to that because he was actually doing it in front of people at the same time having a rap career. You know what I'm saying?
That shirt
and
looks
some
like a
TV
Pendleton
shit.
on him.
Hey, man, I got to give him props, man. He's been putting in work lately in the gym, like getting himself
Yeah.
Yo, he's
together,
like
man.
a
Yeah, that was
transformation, man. Like
Shout
for real,
out
you
to
can.
him.
I mean, yeah, for real.
He's like not half, like a little bit more than half his size.
Hey, he
Yeah.
could go out there and be a wrestler right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on the same tip. You know, been working out, trying to get myself together because y'all know I had kidney failure in
Yeah.
2015. Then I had the transplant in 2019. So taking care of myself and making sure I put the right things in my body is
Yeah, make
is a
like
must.
drastic changes. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like, what's the worst change that like you had to make with that? Because I mean, this is stuff that like when you're a stoner, you don't really consider it because they're like,
Yeah.
I'll eat all this sweet shit, but then
Yeah,
you're like,
because
oh damn.
when you fry, especially like late night being in the studios, just the lifestyle of just touring, eating whatever you want. You know,
Yeah.
you ordering pizzas, burgers.
And eating late night.
Yeah, when you get off stage 2, 3 in the morning, you might go to a diner, you ordering whatever. Like you putting
Yeah.
anything in your body at all times. So the most drastic thing for me is just like portion control and making sure I don't eat at the wrong times, and just eating a lot of lean meats and vegetables and fruits and stuff like that.
very lean meats, and I changed it to lean meats because I was just eating everything. It's
Yeah.
too, and,
It's hard to look forward to vegetables, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for real, man. Like,
You
you
gotta
can never
season 'em
look
right.
forward to them shits, like, unless that shit's a baked potato or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Colton said it right though. You know, if they're seasoned properly, man, that it's fine. It's just
on the right day, Colton, but not all the time. It's not like when
It's-
somebody brings
it's-
you pancake, them shits hit all the time.
It's
Y'all know
true.
y'all know what's my favorite seasoning? Cause I'm from North Philly. Like, and North Philly is black people and it's Puerto Rican people.
right.
Yes.
So I grew up around like Puerto Ricans and like Sassoon. I put Sassoon on everything. Then I found the Sassoon, the salt-free Sassoon.
Oh shit.
I be traveling with packets of Sassoon. I put it on everything.
What's Sassoon? I never heard of it.
It's like a little seasoning, like it come in like a little orange packet, and it just bring everything
yeah,
to life. It's
basically
crazy.
like in Spanish it would be like sazon,
Sazon.
Yeah, Sassoon.
you know, straight,
Sazon.
but it's like that. It's
They
that
probably
flavor,
got
man.
those on the East Coast. They don't have too many of those here.
For real?
Yeah.
You know, you have
crazy.
to go to the Latin markets.
Search, you have to search for them here. Yeah.
You have to go to like El Super.
Yeah,
Vallarta.
Super or El Super or
Vallarta.
Vallarta.
Yeah.
Or Liborio, if it's still
But
around.
you know, some mom and pop shops have them too, though. Like the ones that are like not the franchises and
the
shit.
Marquesita on
The-
the corner.
yeah.
Anyone that says caniceria,
Next to a
I'm
butcher
back
shop.
there.
Yeah, they got it. But you can't go to a supermarket to find that shit. They ain't
Yeah.
gonna have it
They're
unless
not
they
gonna
got the Latin section of
Yeah,
the
that's where they
Right.
have them at in the supermarkets affiliate, the Latin
the
section.
Latin
Yeah,
section.
exactly. You know what? Food for less. Food for less is really like for the Latinos. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Food for less. We having a lot of like Latin brands, and they
Yeah.
I mean they have like half an aisle just for Goya.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup. For real.
Big aisle.
They got everything. I mean, don't put your black beans on our side. People have to put their shit on the other aisle. Goya had that shit on lock.
Yep.
You know?
Yup.
They don't
Yeah.
have. They usually have like every other supermarket. They have they call it Latin or ethnic foods.
Hispanic foods.
Hispanic foods, yeah. And you see it like I'm like for some reason you know what never made sense. Why you got the Santeria candles in this aisle, bro?
Right,
You know,
yeah.
it's like nobody
Right
eats
by.
that shit. Like what the fuck, bro? Like
They're they're religious.
I
I don't know if they're
understand that,
labeling
bro,
them
but
as.
you cannot have refried beans
Right
This
next to
is
the
true. I
candle.
see that.
and then San Lázaro right next to this, right
That's
next
true.
to it, bro.
I
Like.
mean,
Right next to the tortillas. You're just
Like
right
I'm like,
there.
dude, really? Like I didn't want to get spiritual up in this aisle, but damn, like
they don't care.
No, they don't care. You know,
Them don't care.
they just group it all together.
Like you think we light one of these up every time we make fucking tacos in the kitchen or some shit? You think it's like we pray first? Like why would you put this here, bro? Like
Get blessings. Get blessings, man.
put it next to the fucking other candles, bro.
Yeah, I mean there is another section that has candles. Why not put them there?
Right. But you know what? It's not the same thing. Like, I mean, like the Jewish section I've seen, they have a little section where they have their little matzo crackers and
Gefilte
matzo,
fish.
you know, gefilte fish and
Ugh.
everything like that. But they get like a
Gefilte fish
little,
is nasty.
yeah, they get their borscht, things like that, you know. So, you know, I mean, the supermarket be segregated.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe. I
Yeah, no,
think
it's
so.
true, man. Like
It's kind of segregated, you know.
They be separating shit, man. Like even when you go buy hair products or stuff like that, you're like, hey, man, just put it all together in one aisle,
Right.
like,
Yeah, it's definitely segregation in the supermarket.
You know what I mean? You don't see Clairol mixed with the Dark and Lovely products. You know what I
That
mean?
is true.
You don't. You know, that should be on the end You know what I mean? At the end of the aisle,
Plus
just
in
like, you know.
Walmart, they got the ethnic section, you know.
That's the crazy shit.
Yeah.
That they even got to point that out. It shouldn't even be labeled. Just have all the products there. People will
Exactly.
go to what they need, and there ain't got to be a label for any of that.
Because they think that the consumer's gonna be like, oh, that's relatable as fuck. But in reality, like they don't really think how many people actually know. They're like, hey man, this shit ain't
This is
right,
fucked
bro.
up.
Like you're trying to
Yeah.
treat. You're
Yeah.
trying to.
It's-
You think you got me figured out? Yeah.
No, for
They've
real,
tried.
man.
How many
trying
types
to
of hot
try.
sauce do you think we got at the house? It should only be like 2.
Hey, how's the weed situation out there in Philly
It's
now
cool.
that they've changed up down there a little bit?
Oh, you know what's dope? They got a lot of dispensaries now, you know, but the difference is the weed that they got out there, they grow it in Pennsylvania, so they didn't really figure it out like how they got it figured out here.
You know what it is? It's like this. I think anyone that the state itself, like, you know, there's a lot of probably great cultivators out there, but there's just few of them that actually know, like, really how to fucking cultivate properly, right?
Yeah.
And what a lot of motherfuckers did, even out of the country, they would come to California and get down with some of the growers here and learn how to get it done right, and then get the proper genetics and take it back, and then use the knowledge that they just, you know.
Yeah, it'd be
that-
cool.
that
It's
they
not
acquired.
bad, but you know, I know it was really good. You know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So-
it'll take time, but y'all will be getting the fire out there in the next 2-3 years. It always happens like that.
They be the ones with like the high THC levels be the best ones.
Oh yeah.
And that's the cool thing about like being in California. I mean, it's the only cool thing you could really kind of look forward to because we're not gonna move backwards. Like shit's not gonna go back to 35 cap, and motherfuckers gonna be like, hell yeah, I got a deal. You know what I mean? You gotta pay taxes and shit, so you get to see other states like play catch up.
Yeah.
And then like you know they could kind of look at this state. You're like, hey man, what are the don'ts that we shouldn't do so we don't pay like 1,000% up in taxes? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but it's like you see them go through like the phase that we were at like 3-4 years ago. Like whenever I see another state have another session, I'm like, damn man, I remember those days.
Yeah. I would imagine like anywhere else that eventually that fire flower will get down there because other brands that want to be multi-state operators will want to go there.
Yeah.
And they'll find, you know, the right cultivators to get out there to give them like their MSOP, they call it, right? In terms of how they grow these particular strains and how they roll these brands out. And eventually, you know, it'll be like a domino effect.
Yeah.
It's just slow right now because it just barely
Yeah, because
happened.
it's
for
brand
y'all.
new. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just starting to open a bunch of joints up in the city. So,
Yep.
you know,
If you
it's out there. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong, it's
it's
out
out
there,
there.
but like on that level,
You got to go and hunt for it.
yeah, you know
Straight
what I'm
up.
saying?
Yeah.
If you still have a session in your town and like you're over there wherever the fuck you're at, appreciate that shit because that shit's gonna come to an end.
Oh,
before
yeah.
you fucking know
we
it.
we used to have these
Yeah.
things free down here in Cali. And I would imagine they were in other, you know, other parts of the country that, you know, it's legal too. But we had these things called seshes, right? And this would be like an event that is just all cannabis based. You have vendors there
Yeah.
vending cannabis products or concentrates or shit like that.
Like a flea market kind
Like
of.
a flea market.
Yeah, they be having them joints around. Like
Yeah.
I move around through a couple different cities. They be having them joints popping.
Yeah. We used to have them here, and then they shut them all the fuck down. And to, like, make sure they shut down, they said, you got to get a permit, right, or a license. There's a license that allows you to throw a cannabis-based event, but you got to buy 5. At the time when they first put them out, you had to buy 5 of them. You know what I mean? You may only throw 1, but you got to buy the 5. And that was the only way you could throw any cannabis-related event. Other motherfuckers was just like sort of, you know, doing rogue shit, like
Yeah.
taking their chance. But, you know, if you were trying to operate a fucking legal brand, you didn't fuck around because if you got any strikes against you, chances are they were going to fucking block on you. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just sort of held back. But for a minute, oh, man, it was popping out here with those sessions, man.
Stoner's Farmer Market.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
People were coming up
I mean,
on
it's
bomb
still-
shit left and right.
It's still around, but it's more like an underground thing because it's
Yeah.
not necessarily the go-to move for people that want to buy weed. That used to be the go-to move if you didn't have anywhere and you wanted to get your like
Yeah.
just how people go for
And
vegetables.
if you
at the
didn't
farmer's
care if
market.
it was clean or not.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to know, if you didn't give a fuck. right?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing about out here free. Like every shop that's licensed, they got to have their cannabis tested, all that shit to make sure it doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah.
And the rogue shops, they don't have to operate like that because they're not even on they're not supposed to be up. They're not on the grid. So they don't really have to test any of their products. So you buy some shit there, it could be dirty, it could be clean.
Yeah.
But they don't have to operate under the same rules, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's just like grabbing from the hood. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, there's those experiences, and then there's those people that like. I remember like going 5 years ago. Some of those people made it out. They have their licenses now.
Oh,
they
yeah.
fucking elevated, and you're just like,
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
when
but-
I used to buy off of you and like the swap meet setup, and like now I'm like, shit's like $80 more than what I used to pay. But
Free
yeah.
at
But
one of these.
before they opened up the dispensaries, that's all people had to do.
Yeah.
And you gotta have like it's not like recreational. You gotta have like a medical reason to go to the dispensaries.
Well,
You know
not
what I'm saying?
anymore. That
In
used
Philly
to be.
still. That's
Yeah.
how it is in Philly
Oh, you
right
guys
now.
you guys got medical still.
Yeah, they don't
it'll
got recreation
It'll
yet.
flip to
They
recreational
just
because
did
that's
it in Jersey right next door, but it didn't reach
It
Pennsylvania.
just sucks
yet.
pretending to be.
because
your
that's
sick.
what it was for us. At first, it was medical, and then they flipped to both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Free, there was this one sesh, because, you know, at these seshes, I don't know if it happens out the ones out there, we had concept rollers out here, right? So they would fucking roll a joint that was like, or it wasn't a joint, it was like an art piece. So like, let's just say
like a microphone.
like a microphone or a guitar or a fucking
RPG.
or a AK or a RPG. There was these guys, 2 or 3, maybe 4 guys that specialized in making these smokable art pieces, right? And one of the sessions that we went to and we were a part of, I was hosting a part of it. This dude fucking popped out a 5-pound RPG,
Wow.
fucking blunt. This look.
A gold one.
There it is, right there.
Wow. That's
Or a
crazy.
bazooka.
Filled with weed.
Yeah. I mean, that's 5 pounds right there. And everybody, this long before COVID, and that won't happen anymore.
Oh no.
Everybody in the party, there was like 200, 300.
Doesn't that shit
people.
surprise you though, bro? Like on some real shit. Like
No
doesn't
one
it-
got sick that
No, but
night.
like that's the one thing that really surprises the fuck out of me, that place was a whole venue that was packed top to bottom. And don't get me wrong, like if you were right there behind Bureau, which a lot of us that were on this table were right there, we got to hit that shit first. So we're like, you
Right.
know what? We smoke with these fools regularly, so whatever. But when you seen that shit get passed around,
Well, I didn't hit it
Yeah.
again.
and no,
Fuck
of course, we know the rules, but the fact that there was nobody that fucking was like, hey, I died because I, because like,
Hey, bro,
It's
like
hit
I
that blood.
listen.
Simpler times.
I knew everybody in that place was gonna try to hit that, so I made my peace with. I'm gonna light this. I'm gonna take my hit, and that's it. Cause I ain't touching this fucking thing after everybody's put their mouth on it. You know what I'm saying? But that shit went around the party for like an hour. I left. I fucking left, and I
Same.
came back, and they didn't even put a dent in that. This is the guy who put this thing together. That's Jaime Weavers right there.
Yeah.
Salute to him. That was a splendid job he did right there.
I think till this day, that's probably still the biggest project we did.
I mean, when I left, it was still about like yay long. I mean, still, it was going around like everywhere. Everybody in that spot hit that shit.
Awesome.
That shit felt cool as fuck though, man. Cause like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even like it's a fucking not even just like your regular hit, man. Like, you better be ready for that shit. Cause you
Oh,
only
yeah.
get like one turn or like maybe 2.
Right. You don't get a repeat.
And then it gets passed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like past that shit and
Yeah,
say you're.
if you tried to get too drolic with that shit, it'd cut your face off. Cause I mean, that's 5 pounds of weed in there. And let me tell you this, it wasn't bad weed. That shit was top notch, high level, fuck you up weed.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Cause in those sessions, no one brought booth weed.
It wasn't booth.
I mean, you would have got laughed out of there. What's this shit?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Thank you.
You know what I feel that I've been seeing that it kind of like is the not the modern day version, but it kind of topped it up a little bit. It's like when you started seeing the smoke outs of like just concentrate, so they'll get like a bunch of like hookah coals or like a steam room, and then they'll dump like a zip of concentrates on it, and the whole place gets smoked out. I think that's the next level. Like if we had like a little cajachina, which is what you call them, you know what I mean? They're like a little barbecue or whatever, and we just dump that shit and we hotbox the room.
Oh,
That'd be next
cool.
level.
I'm good with this tradition right here.
You know,
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I'm trying to
I'll
do that on
tell
my
you,
show.
we already do that in the smoke box when the windows are rolled up, dog. Fuck.
True.
No, I say that because I mean we have it planned out and we're just waiting for the guy to come from Vegas. But
Whatever.
Don't get. I do get what you mean because we do it in the smoke box and if you cough there, you're done.
You're done.
But this is the
Dunzo.
whole thing, like the whole fucking thing where you can't see no more. I mean, GF has done it, and I think he posted a video of it yesterday. He did something similar to it, and that's the same person that wants
Alright.
to come do it. But I mean, shit, I don't know, man. Shit, I mean, it's not a world record setting, but you want to, fuck it, why not?
I'll take the Pepsi challenge. Let's go. Fuck it.
Why
No,
not?
why not?
You can do it, Papa.
Damn,
do
Every
it.
time you move your mic, there's something going
fucking
on.
hash.
Man, it's
No, you're good.
all right.
It's me. I think it's me, Papa.
It's you. See, then you trying to blame me on it right now.
not
Say
you.
You, say you and your mic.
It's me.
Hey, fuck off.
It's not you. It's me.
It's
You're
not,
looking for.
It's not you. It's me.
That's the worst shit anyone could say to you, right?
Hey,
It's not you.
it's me.
Because
Dude,
you
that-
already know that really means it's you.
Yeah. Hey,
Right.
it's not you, man.
Doesn't that shit just mean like, hey, man, I just can't stand you?
Well, you're trying to tell someone, hey, don't feel bad about me not wanting to hang out with you. It's not you. It's me.
You hear that, Cairo?
Yeah, I'm the asshole.
I know I'm the asshole. You're kind of, yeah.
And you're calling yourself the asshole, but you're actually telling them they're an asshole in a roundabout way, just being cool about it.
And just like, sorry, I don't have the time for you.
Yeah, no.
Well, you're telling them that you're.
We are random as fuck, I gotta tell you.
You can tell them that you're an asshole, but you're basically letting them know that
That's the worst breakup.
I really don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to talk to you, and I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna continue to be an asshole to you. That's kind of like what you're saying. I'm not gonna change.
That's,
Maybe for this
that's
moment.
true. No, that's fucking.
That is true when
that-
you think about it. Yes,
you
I'm not
take-
gonna change.
I'm not gonna change.
You
It's
take
me.
the sugar out of it and you take all the fucking sympathetic shit out of it. That's exactly what you're trying to say. Like, hey, I'm too selfish and I fucking prefer to be the asshole that I want to be
Yeah,
than for me
it's
to
me
change for
and-
you.
Hey, there was a there was an interview, right, that Leo DiCaprio did some time ago. It's fucking like 10, 15 years back, right? And they asked him how come he hadn't settled down with the model he was with. What was the model he was saying? Was it Giselle or something like that?
Yeah, Giselle. He was with her.
And he said, I just feel like I would be shortchanging myself to not enjoy, the things that are coming to me right now at he fucking said it in such a way, it was very eloquent. I can't do it
That's cool.
any justice, but he said it in a way like, I've worked hard to have gotten this far, and I think I'm just gonna enjoy myself right
tell-
now
Wow, I
and give myself that.
Can I translate that?
Yes,
Yes,
go ahead.
please.
I
Translate.
made it sound like I need personal space, but these waves of pussy that are coming at me
Right.
are too much of fucking out for me to fucking continue on and dedicate myself to one person.
Yes, he is like, I gotta take advantage of all the things that are coming to me.
These waves are immense, and I must fight every single one of them.
Yes.
I must surf every
I must
single
surf
one of
every
them.
single one of
He
these
had
waves.
waves of ass just like rolling
Just,
upon him.
hold on. Oh.
And he was Malibu Ken surfing that shit out.
At least he kept it a bean. At least he kept it
Yeah,
100.
that's respectable though, man.
hey,
You
yeah.
said it that way.
Hey, no one ever asked him again. It's like, hey, I'm just doing me while I can do me. And if that me is to run through them all, then that's
Let me do me as long as I can do me. You know what I mean? That's it.
yeah. They wanted their favorite leading man to family down, and he wasn't ready to family down yet.
Not in the least.
Not in the least.
He says,
It's like, I think I just want to enjoy the fruits of my labor right now.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Yeah, go.
and you're Leo, dude. Like,
Was this at his prime?
I'm a Leo too, so
Was this at his prime or like?
I mean, this was like
I'm a
maybe
Leo
15
like
years
Leo.
ago.
I mean, I don't think it ever stops, man. Look at George Clooney. It took like a while. That fool turned old before he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get married." Like, I mean, old.
Well, because
like,
at some point you'll get tired of all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And, eventually, I think maybe he has by now. He ain't fucking saying it to the world. Who knows? I mean, they asked him in that moment. It's not something that they always asked him. It was that one thing in that moment. They wanted to, hey, how come, you know, you got a beautiful girl, blah, blah, blah. How come you haven't settled down yet? It's like something your mother would ask you.
Remember they asked Joe Pesci?
They mother asked him. You know what I'm saying?
She asked Joe Pesci, I got a beautiful girl every night, Ma.
I got a beautiful girl every day. And Leo probably did.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
That's how Blake Griffin is. You ever follow that fool on Instagram? God damn, fool. Like, she's posting up every girl, eh?
hell yeah.
I was like, I'm not even a fan of dude, but that shit showed on my Explore
is it
page.
thirst trapping?
Dude, this dude fucking switches up. I'm like, basketball fucking dating is a whole different thing, man. I was like, them
Yeah.
fools- they got, you know how they have the bench? They show up with like a bench.
They do.
They got starting lineup and bench.
They
Yeah.
show up with a bench to the date just in case it don't work out. I'm like, damn, man. to
They
be a
even got the
basketball
minor
player, huh?
leagues. They even got the minor leagues they can pick
They're like,
from there.
he's
Yeah,
like, hey,
perks.
hey, yo, I'm gonna be over here, but sit at this table over there. I'll come to you when I gotta come to you, but just I'll see you. If
Ooh,
this one doesn't
100%.
work
I
out,
still go
boom.
buy you that purse, but you gonna sit
Yeah,
out
you
here
gonna
at the
get
bar.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get that Birkin.
So he brings a backup plan, huh?
It wasn't him exactly who did it, but that's what led me into following Blake Griffin.
Oh,
and
so
then-
you're assuming that they
No,
do.
it was, I forget the name of the player that brought the backup, and then in the
Oh.
comments was like, you think he's a player, check out Blake Griffin, and then they tagged him, and I was like, I follow Blake, and I was like, God damn, bro. I was like, it's like every week it's just like, check it out, bro.
Damn.
I mean,
Killing
shout
it.
out to Blake Griffin, but still,
Hell
you
yeah,
know,
dude.
he's living it up.
Live that life while you got it.
While you got it, well, you can. You
He's
know,
enjoying
enjoy
the
it.
fruits of his labor.
Oh
His
yeah, you know
labor.
shit, he don't
ri-
get hurt.
He's riding waves.
He's mini.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten hurt, fucking not injured. Fuck it, dude.
Fuck
Bro,
it, dude.
fucking live it up.
He got schooled last night though, or the night before.
Oh, when they got it, yeah.
The Bucks took it to the fucking Nets. Y'all don't. I mean, I know you don't follow C minus.
No.
And he.
I didn't watch
I
that
know
game of
you
the.
didn't. It was a good game.
Boys ball?
The Bucks brought it to Brooklyn, bro. But Kyrie Irving rolled his ankle really bad, so that was probably why they caught that. They caught that W last night, and the Nets caught that L. He rolled it pretty ugly. It's like a complete roll of his
You had to
ankle.
get surgery for that shit, or you just
Nah,
gotta ice it out?
nah. He's gonna be fine. They X-rayed him, and his shit was good. He just rolled it.
You put some CBD line on him at
He's
the
gonna
hospital.
have to take some powerful CBDs, put that shit on ice, stay out of game. Don't try to play on it.
Nope.
And wait, because I think the Nets are gonna take care of business either way.
They're strong.
They're strong right now. I mean, they lost yesterday because
Does Jay-Z still own them?
Durant was out there without the other two big guys. But they put up a good game. It's just the Bucks came with it and they were at home.
Does Jay-Z still own him?
No,
Didn't he own him at one point?
no, he doesn't own them anymore. I think he had to step out when he became a agent. Because I know he started an agency, right?
Right,
Some
yeah,
shit
right.
like that. And you can't own a team if you own an agency because that's like
Inside
conflict.
trading.
But you
Kinda
can
like
still
that.
keep them seats.
Yeah, you still got them
You
seats.
can get them seats for sure. Fuck the seats. He got the seats and the box.
All that.
Well, he
All
helped build that
that.
stadium, right? So I'm like, man, that's the only property.
Hey,
you
shit.
fucking so
Dwayne-
suspect.
I think Dwayne Wade owns. He owns what is it? Utah. Yeah, he owns Utah. He's,
Rock?
Him and his girl, him and his wife co-own. They're part owners of Utah Jazz.
That's dope.
Oh wow, cool.
Damn.
Yep.
Imagine you got like Fast and the Furious cars all over the
No
stadium.
one knows. No one knows that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union made power moves on the low.
They're
co-own
a
team.
power couple
I mean, well,
right
They
there.
are like
They
real
are.
shit.
They
Real
are.
shit. He's
Well-
doing this thing called the Cube now.
B, if you had your own stadium, you buy your own stadium somewhere. Let's just say you're like, whatever, I'm gonna do this. What kind of shit would you fill it up with? I mean, I know that you'd have your own Cypress and stuff, but like, what kind of stuff would you have? Because Staples Center has like pictures of different shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have like, oh, Prince was here this day and this and that. You're getting a whole stadium to yourself. What would you put in there, dude?
That's a hell of a question to ask me off
You'll
top
have,
right
you'll
now. I
have
don't
a
know.
statue in the front.
Yeah.
You'll have-
For sure,
you'll
let
have
me-
his face.
A statue of Bobo hitting the 8-footer right there.
Word.
Big
Oh
low.
man, that would be like on the Hall of Fame. You have a Hall of
Yep.
Fame
and
section.
Then I would have Send Dog's
Kicking a beer?
No, his would be that slip that happened at the golf.
Fuck, that's
Cold.
fucked up, dude.
Cold,
No, I'm just kidding.
cold. I thought
He'd
was
be
gonna
in,
his
he'd be in the
dance.
chicken wing move that he does.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
thinking they was going for the dance, but
Yeah,
you
it's
went
a
for the
little
slip.
dance.
I thought a statue by the bar. Like, you know what I mean?
In Muggs, it would be throwing a bottle at somebody. And having the bottle ready to chuck at a motherfucker while he's scratching.
It'd probably be the only stadium where you'd be able to openly consume.
Look at Bobo's hair right there, man.
God damn.
Cruising down the street
damn.
in my
6'4", jocking the freaks, clocking the hoes. Went to the pork.
I gave you that look a little bit, you know what I mean?
Knuckleheads
I had it,
out
man.
there.
I had it curled.
Ever since then, you never grow the hair out. I hope
Man,
He grows it out from time to time.
Yeah,
Not
man,
ever
but
since every day he showed up.
yeah, man, you would hit me. You would hit me hard with that.
Oh yeah, when you
Man.
had long hair, yeah, he was
Oh
hitting you.
man,
I would gladly open the door and I'd be like, I hope it's Bobo, so I could say cruising down the street in my 6'4".
he hit me hard on a daily whenever I would come in, man. I'm like, yo, I'm starting to get, an Easy E hair complex. You know what I mean? He trying to say that I'm looking like Easy E. I mean, no disrespect. You know what I mean?
disrespect.
But my hair was poofed out that way. You know what I mean?
And your name is Eric.
Word. You know what I mean? So I just didn't have to jerry it up, put that drip in there, you know what I mean? I didn't have to do that.
I always wondered what it would have looked like had you dripped it out, Bobo.
Oh man.
Dead on easy.
It would have
It would have went real easy for sure.
Man.
He was Rodney Allen Rippy right then.
sure.
It would have ruined a lot of white shirts.
Oh man, I ruined
And-
many. I gotta
and-
tell you, I
You
did.
put that
drip.
pillowcases.
I had my shit dripping. I gotta tell you,
Yeah, flammable, dude.
I was. Yeah, man, my shit was.
It was the style, yo.
Before I grew it all one length and poofed it out, I had that shit jerried up.
Like
Naturally,
like
though.
Franklin's uncle from Snowfall.
From who?
Like Franklin's uncle
Yeah.
from Snowfall. Dude,
Yeah.
this uncle has the most.
Oh no, my
dripping
shit,
ass
my
fucking
shit
hair.
was rolling his.
Wow.
My
That
shit
soul
was.
glow.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so glow.
No, well, God forbid one of my homies finds one of those big.
Wow.
No, I had.
I'm looking to see if he pulled that up real quick.
My shit was whipping for sure.
No,
Step
there
up,
was
oh, yeah.
one. There was one. I didn't see a picture. It was a video that I saw of you.
Oh, I saw
with that
videos of
whip.
you too, Bo.
No, I know. I'm just saying about the whip.
Oh, the
You
whip,
know what I
yeah,
mean? That's
okay.
it, man.
Right.
That's all I was gonna say. You didn't need to go anywhere where you
I
were
meant
going.
about your whip too. You had one. Don't try to front like you never had it. I seen you playing Team Bales one time with
You
that
know,
shit fucking whipping, and you even did a spin and your little back. Your little
wait,
back
hold
curl
up.
fucking whipped with it.
Oh,
dog.
get
I
out
saw
of
it.
here! Get out of here, really! Get outta
Bullshit,
here,
I
man.
seen it.
I mean, all right, man. Maybe
You was playing to the Glamorous Life by Sheila E. I saw it for
Oh,
myself.
come
You don't think I
on now.
remember, but
Come on,
I am the
now.
elephant. I remember
Yeah.
You
everything.
gave him a little
You look
Celia
like an
Cruz whip.
Escovedo.
Man, yeah,
He's
she
got
was
the
a-
video. Don't let him front like he don't fucking got it. I know he got it. He showed it to me.
I showed it to him.
Don't be ashamed, Bobo. Embrace it, bro.
He's like fucking playing doo 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 doo
Nah,
doo
I-
doo doo, and he's fucking playing the shit out of the congas. I mean, the Team Ballers, and then he does this little spin and his little Jerry curl whip right with it, dog.
Stop it, no Jerry Curl.
I swear to God.
Stop it with those whip.
Oh,
Well, the video,
bullshit.
the video that I saw
Oh, the
of Be
video
Real,
that
of Be Real, and this is pre-rapping.
Oh, fuck
This
off.
was pre-rapping. He was I'm dancer Be Real.
Oh,
you know what I
shit.
mean? Yeah.
Right.
I said, let me get my backup dancing on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let me come out from the back and start his pop locking and
Yup.
everything. And every time he hit that shit, you just saw the
whip.
The whip. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I did have.
You know,
I
you
had
had
it
it.
cracking. I had
You know,
it cracking.
I
It
didn't
was-
say nothing. Your performance was great.
It was our version of the mullet. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you had it, man. I'm like, wow. You know, you
Damn.
gave it up.
I
But you
tried.
came from the back, like boom, boom, boom.
Well, you know, I used to pop like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that
mean,
was
your
my
moves-
shit. My
your
break
moves were
dance,
good,
I could
man.
not break dance for shit. I'll be the first one to be 1,000 on that. I cannot sit here. Muggs, different story.
Word.
Julio G, Muggs and Julio G, them motherfuckers.
They got the
could-
flow
Does he
game
just say
going.
that because like he thinks he can't, but like could he? Like, cause
No,
if
no,
you hung around with other
no.
b-boys, like
no,
you,
at popping, yes, I would eat motherfuckers up with that shit back in the day. With the breakdancing shit, no, I left it alone. I didn't even fuck with it because I knew my limits. I was not good at the floor rock.
it's nice to find out why you weren't ever there.
Nah. Well, this was when you were still jingling around in the
Yeah,
in the
you're
balls.
still-
I mean,
you're
you
still-
hadn't even been a thought yet.
I was there.
You were there jingling around in the balls. No, hey man,
Yeah,
hey,
Muggs
was
yeah.
badass, and so was Julio G. I seen Muggs like get down. He'd like every now and then he'd fucking just break out into a move. Like if we were at sound check and we had a general admission, no seats, like once in a while he'd just fucking something would happen and he'd just break out into a crazy ass combination, and we were like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
And you know, but this was early on when we were still like, you know, barely getting our shit together. But Julio G we grew up with, and we saw him get down, eat motherfuckers up on some breakdancing shit. Yeah. But on the popping shit, yeah, that's, you know, because we would have, it was crazy because it wouldn't be neighborhood battles, it would be city battles like Southgate, Linwood, and Compton would, and sometimes Huntington Park. The biggest crews in those cities would come to Southgate Park and battle each other because it was a neutral area. You wouldn't necessarily get shot up there, and motherfuckers would like inner city battle like that.
I mean, was B-boys bringing guns to the fucking breakdance?
Not really, but it's, you know, there's always motherfuckers around that, you know, are from the hood at a park.
Hood ass fools.
Especially, you know, when you had all these motherfuckers coming together. I mean, it was a lot of people. It was a trip. Julio would eat people up. It was a trip seeing that. And then he would do that on the turntables when he flipped from doing the breakdance shit and got on the turntables.
Damn.
He caught on to that real fast.
Yeah.
You know Julio G, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our boy.
That's what's up.
I've known him forever.
G.
Yep. I'm gonna do some shows with him pretty soon, actually.
Oh, word?
Out
Oh,
in
that's
Texas,
yeah.
yeah.
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You
we
gonna
got.
be doing a little bit of thing?
No. He's gonna be on the turntables. I'm gonna be on the mic where I belong. Bop, bop.
Oh, okay.
But we might do our little routine there, you know.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Nah,
Yeah, I was like, Bobo.
man. If I had to DJ my own set,
That'd be crazy.
it would be fucking hard to do,
With
bro.
the mic?
You could like, cause I'm used to moving around. It would be tough staying on the turntables and fucking DJing my own shit. That
You
would
do
be-
move a lot when you perform. You go
Yeah.
like left and right the whole time.
Yeah,
Could you
man,
be
that's-
rapping while loading the next song in Serato while you're getting it queued up
Fuck
and
that!
ready?
I would have a playlist ready,
It's
buddy.
one track.
I would, you know, put it together to where I had time to do whatever I needed to.
Yeah,
If
between
I'm
the-
gonna cut it in or blend it in or do a dead
Man, I
stop.
did that plenty of times back in the CD days.
Yeah.
I had to run down North Carolina real quick. I put the show set on the CD. I ain't had no DJ. Just
Yeah.
tell them to pop the CD in and let it play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give myself enough space in between each song to talk shit to the crowd.
That's right.
Rock into the
And
next
rock
shit.
that. Exactly. That
Yeah.
was, you know, you had to do that sometimes. You know.
I'd have to rock the Janet Jackson mic, doc. Bobby Brown.
Oh, word.
Shit.
The
Yeah,
headphones?
yeah. This would
Damn.
not. The arm would not work.
That's what, man, we call it the Britney Spears mic.
You call it the Britney Spears.
Yeah,
we
'cause
called
that's-
it the Bobby Brown or
the-
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
That's
Janet used it first, right?
Yeah.
Or was
Yeah.
it Bobby?
I think it was Janet.
Janet was before.
I didn't see that shit.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Only on Britney when she came out with Toxic. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
you guys, you're
You're a
generation
Britney
saw
fan, huh? You like Britney. I mean,
I
there's
she
nothing
was
wrong with
hot,
it.
bro. Like she made like
Like, you're not
Can't
wrong.
front.
He's
There's
yeah,
nothing wrong.
like,
Not wrong at all.
I liked her for the aspect where I was like, damn, dude. I was like I never thought about looking at a girl with a skirt on. You know what I mean? Like that.
Oh
But
man,
then-
hey look, one
You're
time
that young.
we
I
was at
was
this
young, dude.
it was at this club, Las Palmas, right? We were there with one of our boys, one of your uncles, Chief, right? And we're smoking out the club, and then Brittany comes in, and she happens to be sitting at the table right next to our table and shit, right? So she's right there dancing with all her friends and shit, and one of your uncles says, "Dude, go dance with her."
To
I
you?
said, yeah, I'm like, nah, man, you go dance with her. I'll introduce you. Come on, let's go. I didn't know her, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to introduce him. I was just saying, you go do it, right? So he goes while she's dancing, and he comes up and he starts trying to dance behind her, you know, chicken wing style.
No.
And her friend, the biggest one in her crew, you know, just came out of nowhere and started, like right in his face and started dancing on him, like backing him up off of Brittney. It was
Walled up real quick.
It was like the sliding glass window, just
boom, boom. May I help you?
It was the greatest cock block in the world.
Wow.
And I saw it happen.
You saw it.
That's amazing.
Now, I'm not going to tell you which one of your uncles it was.
But he comes here.
I know who
Yeah,
it is.
come on.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
I have a few guesses. 'Cause it's like
Don't even fucking say
no,
them.
I'm not gonna say them on here, but it's like I have because it's very hard for me to put some of these things together.
Oh, you know which uncle this is,
Yeah,
trust
I kind
us.
of really know.
You should.
Yeah.
It was-
Damn.
hey,
Wow.
bro, it was the funniest shit.
Hold on. Did he say it to you
Great
like that?
story.
He's like, "Go dance with her, dude."
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know who it is. yeah, like I know who this
No,
is.
I'm not. Nah, man, I ain't going to
The way
dance
he
with
tells
you.
it,
Go
it's even,
dance
yeah,
with
it's even
Yeah.
funnier
He
because
goes,
he's like,
dude, I'll go over there.
this guy tells me to go over there, and I go over there, and then it's just wham, just fucking.
Oh man, it was hilarious. He's doing this little chicken wing dance. You know what I'm saying? And then you could see her go, "Oh my god," you know what I mean? She's oh my godding, right?
OMG.
And then her big friend, and
Like
it's not an
nothing.
understatement. Her big friend,
Bertha.
I got this, Brittney.
I got this. Bam! It starts freaking on
Say
him.
less, fam.
Oh shit! Just
And
threw him off.
And he rolls right the fuck back. It was
I'm going through
Probably
this.
could have picked him
I
up.
mean,
that was a classic cock block.
if he would have kept on and really made a convincing move, maybe,
made a sandwich out of it.
maybe
I
Brittney
think
might have looked.
if the dance moves were better, he would have fared better because at that time Brittney likes the white boys that can dance.
Like, what was he
Right.
doing? Like the dice
Hell
thing?
yeah.
But the chicken wing.
Oh, so Colton probably would have had a shot, right? Colton,
Hell yeah.
That would have been out on the dance floor.
You would have got
maybe.
your bye on.
Oh yeah,
he
definitely.
would have got his little bye on,
and
and
been convincing right there,
yeah,
man.
you can't listen. You can't go chicken wing in 2-step. You got to show some moves.
You gotta show some
Told
moves.
him
With
stop
Brittney,
putting
you need to
Brittney
show
your
some.
heart.
You need to show some moves. There's no 2-stepping with the chicken wing, dog.
No, yeah, you need to show some moves, like for real.
I like it that way.
You know,
Or I want it that way. What is it?
I think you got to step it up, and it has to be a step above like Backstreet Boys.
I mean, she's
but
dancing
definitely.
with pythons and shit like
Hey,
this,
did
dog. I
did she
mean,
make out with Madonna? Who was the one that kissed Madonna?
Yeah,
Yes,
she
her,
did.
her,
She
and,
did.
her and
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
forgot about that. I saw it on TV, and I was like, oh,
she
no
loved
way.
Madonna too.
She loves
Madonna.
You you see that on TV? Like, ¿qué es esto?
Crazy.
All this shit that you're like, oh man, we saw it first. Yeah. Like the
Hey.
Janet, the what is it? The Janet nip slip thing.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
that shit when I was
Oh
watching.
man,
TV.
they're still going that old boy for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I mean,
That put a major dent in this shit because he always denied it and never owned it.
yeah, I never owned it. That's why
They were
everyone.
like, you doing that to Brittany is
I mean,
one thing, but you
So
better
he was
own
really
this
trying
shit.
to do that on purpose.
I,
Is that
had to
what
be
it's
a
gathering?
no, I don't think he did it on purpose. He was in on it with
He was
her.
in on it with her.
And
It
he
had
was
to be
trying to act like he wasn't in on it. And he
tried to-
wasn't owning the shit. And then, you had Swiss at that last verse is telling me, you got to come here.
Damn.
I mean,
Culture.
are you gonna say no to? Are you gonna say no to Janet though? Like if you're her co-dancer, like she's like, I want you to do this, baby.
No, you're not going to
No.
say no. But when it comes up and it's time to own it, you got to own your
gotta
part
own
of
it.
it. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
just
true.
you can't just put it all off on Janet.
Credit where it's due. Even back
Even
But
if
if the Britney tech, it was her fault.
Even if it was her plan, you'd
Yeah.
be like, you know what? I played my part. I apologize.
Who wouldn't? I
And-
would have been like, who wouldn't? Come on, that's
I knew,
Janet
and I
Jackson.
was reluctant, but I went with it, and it is what it is.
You're
My
like, yeah,
bad.
I did that.
I did that.
So what?
right.
I mean,
Still got paid though.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you had her, I mean, if you both went into it, the least you could do is be like, yeah, I was in on, we were supposed to do that.
Yeah, that was
Sorry.
a part of the gag.
Part of the gag.
That was to cause controversy. But then you're saying it wasn't a slip, that you guys actually planned it.
Yeah.
It was premeditated.
But I mean, that could have been. I think that would have blown over a lot quicker.
Oh yeah. No
then
doubt.
how long ago was that Super Bowl?
That was a while back.
15 years
and
ago,
they're still
maybe?
talking about that bullshit right now. Like it means something. It doesn't really mean anything.
Somebody's got to
anymore.
outdo it.
Yeah.
2004.
2004. Okay, so
2000.
16 years.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's like 8th grade.
Or
long
actually
time ago.
17.
Had all the Karens calling in.
Well, yeah.
Dude, yeah, they had like 150,000 FCC complaints.
Who gave him the
Wow.
number? Like,
Oh, still public knowledge. Yeah, back when people were calling more than internet.
I think 2021 it wouldn't even be that serious.
Oh, no.
Like if
Not
it happens
these
right
days,
now,
yeah.
they wouldn't.
Not these days. Like, exactly. I mean, shit.
Well,
I
you know,
mean,
you have people that watchdog the every network when they throw a major event.
Yeah.
So they're looking for everything.
it would have been free the nip. Yeah, bro. That's
Yeah.
That would have been. It would have turned into a hashtag, and it would have
Free
just
the
been like "Free the Nip." Super
all
Bowl
right, like on
2021.
regular network TV, it's cool to show the ass, right?
Right.
These days,
And, like, it's no problem. Like anybody ass. White guys ass white girls ass, black guys ass black girls ass, no problem. So you can't get nipply.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is there
now
a
that's a
difference?
little bit too graphic, I guess. These
Why? Because
still
it's-
for these times, I guess here in America, because
On
in other
public TV?
because in other places, you know, you go. We've traveled, you know, and we've seen TV in other places, and they're not as hung up on that
No,
shit as
at all.
we are. You know what I mean?
France is hella liberal with it. And it's
Yeah.
like you can watch.
It's not like they'll show like straight up fucking sex, but
No,
they'll
but-
show a body part
they'll show a
like
woman without her
that
top.
normally we wouldn't.
Okay, so like if it's cool to show someone's butt, you know, and everyone's, I mean, his butts are different, right?
True.
Okay,
Bobo
so,
wants to go nips.
you know, what's the problem with the nips? Is it the shape of the nip? Is it, you know,
It's
is it big,
explicit.
small? Is it explicit?
It's just considered
the
a
butt
private
is
part in the
explicit.
female body. So like I guess
But the
it's
butt
like,
is explicit.
yeah, but it might not be the same thing. It's like
That's explicit. I don't want to show
Yeah.
my ass. You know
I know
what I mean?
what you mean. I'm
You
like,
don't want to see somebody's funky ass on the TV.
No.
Straight up.
Really, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know, I mean,
They'll show the butt, but there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about showing the tits.
Right? Right? Shit.
I guess the way they look at it these days, they're like, hey, at least nobody's getting penetrated. You know,
I mean, there be a lot of
because the
double.
movies be pushing it, man. I mean, you ever seen a rated R movie these days? You're like, man, I'm like, you're over here. You're like, damn, what the fuck? I was like, they don't blur out certain parts no more.
Yeah, it's
You see like full on, you know, like sex scenes. You know.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. I mean, there's a lot of double standards. I like if you go to a job and they say, okay, our requirement is no facial hair. Okay,
You
does
gotta
that
shave
mean?
your shit off if you want that job?
Okay,
Word.
does that mean that you shave off your eyebrows too?
No.
But that's facial hair.
That's not within reason, though.
That's not within reason, though.
But there'd probably be some guy that went that far and said, you know what? They said no facial hair.
And he probably didn't keep the job, neither.
Figuratively and literally, right?
He probably didn't keep the job over that.
You don't think they would have gave him a break? Now,
No.
let this
I
shit
mean,
go-
because
go
that's an
in?
act of defiance
And also that
or stupidity.
And that shows you the level of stupidity that would be if you hire that person after that. Like that's on you, and you fucked up because this dude or woman is, or they them like is gonna fuck up again. If I don't know, and it might not be intentional.
Oh, you want me to shave my mustache and my beard to work here? Okay,
Just
I'm going to
fuck-
shave my eyebrows too. Do you give that person a job? Because that's an act of defiance
Shave your
rather than.
eyebrows.
But what if he didn't do it as an act of defiance?
Or they're stupid as fuck. Do you want
Yeah.
someone
Either or.
Yeah.
who is defying you in that act, or do you want a stupid motherfucker? Like, do you want either of those?
Yeah, you want someone that reads that and understands within reason what that means. That means if you have facial hair, you're not. They don't want that. You got to be clean shaven.
That's why they teach you comprehension in school.
Right.
Absolutely, 100%.
Facts.
sir. Good sir.
Oh, you want me to
They
cut? You want
just
me
want you to shave your facial hair. That's it.
big everything down, big my
eyebrows and shit. That
eyebrows.
would just be so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, eyebrows, fucking trim the eyelashes too. Fuck it.
Wax
It's like
nose,
wax
nose,
everything.
just,
That's-
get all in here.
because it's like facial hair.
That's a bit too much. How do you wax the nose? You ever seen those things where they have
Yeah,
like, the
that-
Q-tips and you just
you
pull the
know.
shit out at home?
That shit's gotta hurt.
I
yo.
did that one time, bro. Oh my
It
god,
had to
bro.
hurt.
Yeah,
I
you don't
cried.
hire
They got
that
the
person.
electronic going now. You could just
Hot ass tears. came out.
Hot
had
ass
hot
tears,
tears?
Yeah,
warm
hot
tears.
ass tears are the ones that mean the most hurt, bro. For real, bro. Like you pull some nose hair out, hot ass tears. are
Hot
gonna come
tears,
out.
all right.
Like you can make tea with them tears, bro. Like
Oh man,
Okay.
it does happen.
it does, bro. Pull out our nose hair, bro. See, try not to
All
cry.
right, yeah. All right, look. We're going to get into submissions because apparently we have a lot of them. So, let's go. Fuck it.
We got a submission sent in by the Godfather. We got him just blazing it up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, he stays with the volcano bag.
Salute to GF right there.
He
Legendary
like that.
Godfather.
That's some pretty thick ass vapor, man. I was like, he be getting some thick ass vapor out of those fucking bags, bro.
Yo, Free, you ever watch WWE or WWF?
I used to watch it back in the day all the time.
This is Godfather right here. Papa Shango.
The pimp.
Okay.
Oh, train.
Yeah, he's one of our co-hosts here.
Yeah, I definitely know Papa Shango.
Yeah, that's him right there.
That's what's up.
All right.
This next submission, E-Zone's always complaining about Spider-Man, but dude, E-Zone, Spider-Man's retired. The one that you like, we got him right here.
Nah, dude, that's not. That's some fat guy, bro. That's not Tobey Maguire.
That's not Toby, huh?
No,
Spider-Man, man.
that's like the fucking one you order on Wish for your birthday party.
Spider Dad, bro.
Spider
Hey, you
Wish.
know they're breaking out Spider-Woman next year or sometime this year. Yep.
Yeah, they better fucking fill everybody in with the story because that was like.
Wow.
Damn. Spider-Man he ate too many flies, papa.
I mean, but you can't fool a kid like that.
Yeah, you
I mean, a
can't.
kid is
No,
gonna be able to say, "Yo,
He
what's
knows
up
his
with that?"
fit, bro.
He knows, right?
How are you gonna climb up a wall like that?
Right.
God's
Yeah, he's gonna be a hella exhausted after swinging from one
That's-
building to the next.
That's domesticated fucking Spider-Man.
He can't be
right
Spider-Man if he's built like Patrick the Star, bro.
The web won't hold him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the web ain't holding him. Shit.
Yeah, nah. The web ain't holding that.
Dude, Patrick the Star.
Yeah, he's built like Patrick the Star, bro. That's
the fucking triangle, dude. This fucking like he looks like a fucking.
All right.
bro.
Man.
Next submission is sent in by B Real's clone, Heebie-Jeebie. He says, "Yo, Primo, I'm ready for the Victorville Greenthumb
Oh,
appearance."
The Victorville Greenthumb. All right.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
What do they call it? Like
Doppelganger.
a doppelganger?
Nah, this guy has way more white hairs in his beard than B.
Yeah, I'm
this-
still a little mixed here.
This guy has like Santa Claus status almost. You know, if you let
Nah.
that shit grow out, he would have like all white.
Nah,
but, like,
for Santa Claus status, you need the fucking brocha all fucking
OG
great. too.
Santa at the Lowrider show.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Santa.
you got more salt and pepper going on. If he had the salt and pepper going on, it would definitely be on point.
We're almost there. I'm almost with you right there, Papa. You
Almost.
give me another year.
Shout out to Heebie-Jeebie.
Hell
Word
yeah.
up, heebie-jeebie.
That fool looks like he's the king at carne asadas, bro. You know what I mean?
He knows where to go.
Yo,
Shows up with a
Ray.
24 pack of Bud Light and it's cracking, bro.
This next submission, Dan Fernandez sent us a little delicious fat gelato nug for breakfast.
All right.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
Looks.
The nug is humping the lighter.
Is that here from?
And next we got this, Dark Wrestling, 1 out of 3. Bobo
Damn.
candles.
Nice.
All right.
nice.
That's a nice little treasure right there.
Nice.
That's sick. That's a 3-piece color wave.
That's a nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not easy to make.
You
Definitely
came up.
rock that, yeah.
You definitely came up, man. Congrats. Enjoy. Don't drop it.
Yeah, don't do that.
And we got this, Dr. Frost, happy sunny Saturday from Canada.
That's right. I'll be
hell
going back
yeah.
there soon. Hopefully, well, I mean, it's going to be cold out there soon, but
Oh, yeah?
still going to try to go out there because they're supposed to open up soon, but you got to go back to the homeland.
The homeland. Your motherland, where you think you're
Yeah.
really from.
Toronto, bro.
It just feels like home.
It does, bro.
And Dr. Frost also sent this in. I'm a man of many papers, but always on the realest, the one and only Funky Feelist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Funky Phil
Look
tips
at
right
all
there.
them tips right there. Nice.
That's like the forecast and the weather, and it's like, you know,
Yup.
yeah. No, for it's like Monday, Tuesday, you could get by. Wednesday, I need some extra help. Thursday, E-Zone show. Friday, it was like,
Friday.
yeah.
Those are pretty good roll joints, too.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty evened out there.
He's diverse.
And next we got some food photos. We got Queso 57.
Oh, you
Oh,
bastard.
see, man.
Why?
How did this stuff start? Because of High and Hungry?
It's because
or what?
of you.
What do you mean?
It's your fault.
I didn't do anything.
Now you know I like this man because we're C minus myself and Ray are going out to Denver and 710 to do a high hunt comedy show, and there's people out there that are from the chat room that have submitted before, and they're like, hey, we're bringing you stuff, and I'm just like, dude, I don't think I have that much room in my stomach, but I'm still down, you know. Like,
Well, they don't have to bring you that whole shit.
No,
they
but-
just bring you a plate of
dude,
everything.
you know how people welcome you, bro. If you
Are you
say
gonna
you
do
like
a meet
any
and
kind of
greet?
food, they're showing up like big time for you,
You
bro.
gonna do a meet and greet? You guys
Well,
should
now
do
we have a
meet-
comedy show in Denver.
I know, but maybe you guys should do a meet and greet earlier.
We're gonna be out there for 3 days, so I think yeah.
See, and you can
Well,
do
you got
it,
enough
man.
room. You're fine. Next.
Next, we got Utah Hawk. He said, had a great Friday barbecue throwdown with a friend I haven't seen in 25 years.
This motherfucker.
Now on to Vegas to join with my son's 21st birthday.
I feel like Utah Hawk barbecues every day.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
there
I mean,
ain't
yeah.
one day that he misses.
No.
Like because every submission is that,
Right.
and he does not fail to submit.
No.
There might be 1 or 2 days he doesn't, but like most of the he's a barbecuing motherfucker. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, fool, fucking, you know.
So
clean
Utah
out that
Hawk-
colon, dog.
So Utah Hawk,
What, bro?
It doesn't mean he eats it all. Maybe he feeds a bunch of people.
Utah Hawk sent in 10 photos of this little cookout, so let's get
All right,
to
let's
it
see
here.
what he got.
You got that?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
You
come
see
on,
what
man.
I'm saying?
Bacon wrap jalapenos.
Look at that.
He ain't playing. He's got his little Pacifico
Hawaiian
Steptone's
punch
favorite
too,
drink,
dog?
the Hawaiian
and a
punch.
Hawaiian punch.
Did you say that's
crap.
Pedro's favorite
That's
drink?
very
Steptone's.
Oh,
That's very sugary. I want you to know that you're doing a lot right there.
my dude. That
Maybe
shit,
water that down.
That shit'll make your legs swollen, bro. If you're pre-diabetic.
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh my god, dude.
Your favorite, Chris? Onions.
Hey,
Yup.
fuck you, Ezone.
I mean, he's got it all there.
Ooh, beans.
Yup.
Magic heartbeat.
Burgers
Ooh.
are good.
Oh man, he ain't playing.
See, Kraft singles, bro.
Look at that.
Again.
You know that's not even real cheese, bro. I looked that shit up. It's not. It's not. It can't. That's why they call it Kraft
Look at
singles.
that. Forget that.
It's
Look at
a
that.
it's a cheese product.
Yeah, like Yoo-Hoo milk
Yeah.
and Nesquik. That's just not even real milk. That's why they could like not have.
Yeah,
it
that's why you don't
cool.
buy Kraft cheese.
Kraft cheese.
That shit is Kraft
I mean, that
cheese.
makes a good fucking Kraft cheese sandwich or
crap.
whatever. Like a.
It
grilled
does
cheese,
taste
but-
good in a sandwich for sure.
But nah, go to the fucking Ralph's Deli and then look at all those cheeses and have the motherfucker slice it up. Yeah, it
Yeah,
costs
dude,
more,
that
but
shit, deli shit.
you know,
Yeah, because you get, even if you get them no name brand cheeses, man, those shits will take a while to melt.
Yeah.
yeah, bro,
I mean, they have
Block
the-
cheese.
Yeah.
you'll be having weird wow movements.
Yup.
We got a food submission sent in from Victoria Pastouche.
Oh boy.
Stoosh.
Ooh, look.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
That's good.
That's a nice little salad.
Ooh, all right,
Okay.
I'm down.
All right. Nice. Nice. All right.
Italian.
She got it in.
She got that in.
Yeah, she's like Italian for sure.
That's dope. I'd eat that whole bowl.
We got
Seeing the
this.
black olives in there for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
black olives.
This is what he had on the menu
We got
today.
this sent in. Little Snoop's Gaming, insane bags, St. Ruby Red with the ice cream cake.
It's beautiful.
He's got his little cookie connect right here. I
No.
see it. And then he's got, I don't know what the fuck that is in the back. But I see it. It's a glass piece.
I do want to point out the most asshole thing I saw in the chat room right now.
What'd you see?
I mean, it's one thing if he can be an asshole with rolling joints, but you know, because I've never seen Aton cook before, he does not deserve to comment. Does it taste good though? What a fucking jerk, bro. Until he brings some fucking food
you can't speak to that till you bring.
Yeah.
I mean,
that you
Something
made.
you made.
he brought
Right.
his little spaghetti one time.
Oh
but
yeah.
He brought spaghetti?
He did. He tried to show me up.
Some cold
And
ass.
No, he
little
did
spaghetti.
not.
He kind
No,
of
he
did.
did not.
It didn't help if it was the same temperature gazpacho was served at. You know? Cold ass shit, bro.
Aton, why?
But don't worry, it didn't even come close, Papa.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We got the strong spaghetti over here.
Yeah, you can't
Strong
do that.
Getty.
You don't-
Strong spaghetti.
He tried to show you up in 2K,
Yeah.
and he tried to show you up on spaghetti.
Can't do it.
Come on now.
I'll try something different, and he could try that. Nah, that's he'll never touch that.
Oh, we
I
have to
can't
try
even-
that at least once.
I
dude.
can't even do it anymore. I'm trying to tell you, I don't
Oh,
remember
man,
my
that-
recipe.
You never forget. Dude. It's like riding a
I
bike.
don't remember my recipe, dog.
He's trying to tell you.
I lost it.
Hey, all it
Hey,
takes.
I had a
It's
good
gone.
one too. The
Hey.
the one I had was on the one because I wrote it down and the way I made it every time just like that. I didn't fucking vary and try doing different shit to it like people do because you never are satisfied. You're always trying to dial something else in. But I said, fuck it, I'm sticking with this one because the last one I did with this particular, ingredient list, right? It was on the money, and so I stood doing it that way for a long time. I got many people fucked up with that one, but
All it takes is Rojo to show up. He's like, I remember the recipe, bro.
he don't.
Yo, Freeway, do
filmed
you
it.
cook something? I mean, is there something?
I could cook a little bit, you know
Like,
what I mean?
What's your
signature
signature dish?
dish? You hit it off on Tinder. You got to impress her.
I
It's
can
the fourth
make
date.
fried fish, macaroni and cheese,
Word.
and broccoli, like you know what I'm saying, with a lot of sassoon on it.
There you go.
Hell yeah, dude,
flavor.
I'd be paying top dollar for that.
But I
on
could like
fucking
if,
Fish
if,
on
if,
Adams.
if it's something that I want to cook, I just go on YouTube and get the recipe and I can cook
YouTube
it,
solves it, right?
and it usually come out good.
That is true. YouTube can educate you on shit.
Exactly.
In terms of shit like that. If you don't know how to do something you want to learn and nobody's willing to teach you, search it there.
Yeah,
and
The
you're going to
recipe.
find...
Exactly.
Yeah. And
You
they
gonna
got
find-
different options and all that. YouTube, that's that work.
Because, everybody's always dying to give information out. Like, if I know this and I want to pass it on to people, this is a place I can do it, right? So, like, there's always something. You could always find something. It doesn't
Everybody
matter.
wants to be a teacher these days.
Unless it's something illicit, considered illicit, then they won't show that. But anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to learn how to cut somebody's hair, Papa?
On YouTube, really?
You can learn it right there.
Then you click down here and get the free download.
Yeah, imagine like you get to like 30 minutes and it's like if you want to finish this fade, make sure you fucking pay the. You're like, oh
Yeah,
man, I
oh,
got these half
man,
the
really?
tapers.
I mean, even as far as IFA, right? IFA, this is part of that shit, right? You normally don't see that information anywhere, right?
Right.
As a practitioner, right?
Right.
You don't normally see this shit nowhere. You will find it on YouTube.
You'll find it on YouTube.
For sure,
a
you
lot of
will.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot
and
of it.
You're not supposed to. It's against the rules.
I mean,
but rules change, things evolve, and
Wow.
if you want to teach somebody about the culture and you want to teach somebody about the religion, you want all that shit, it is now there for you to fucking
to be fair
absorb the knowledge.
there are a lot of those. There are some people that like how you said it's not. You're not supposed to really give the sacred knowledge, but there are those people out there. Like if you ever have been curious, because I do have a lot of you people that do ask me, hey, can you point me to somebody or this and that? It's like the knowledge is out there. If you want to get enough knowledge
Yeah.
for you to have an idea and then decide what you want to do as an individual.
I don't mind it being out there. I mean, obviously, to a lot that have been doing it long before me, the rules where you don't, know what I'm saying? You don't put any of that information out there. It's just you don't. But now people are, and I think it's to give more people understanding of it so that they're not afraid of it and they can embrace
It's now
it.
to the public now.
Yeah.
I mean, because it doesn't need to be under the rock.
Yeah,
under the
no,
table
why?
now,
Yeah, why?
You
Because
gotta-
people are more evolved
Yeah.
and more
Exactly.
open-minded, so it doesn't have to be buried.
You gotta
Exactly.
adapt
You know
with
what
the
I'm saying?
times, man. It's like
Right.
they know
So-
they know people that like they're not gonna be more likely to, give in to just one option. It's like everybody's gonna explore their options, and especially with spirituality, you got to find out what works for you.
I mean, there are certain things in that should not be recorded, filmed, or anything like that. And
there
those
are certain things that gotta stay.
they gotta
like,
stay
yeah.
that way. But that doesn't mean that you can't learn the basics of what
The
the hell
basics.
is going on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know those things.
Real
bro.
shit.
Not
Bada
pretty.
bing.
For real. All right, we went too far off. Let's go, Colton.
We got Monster Dan. He sent us this. He said $80 framed.
Say what?
Monster Dan
$80.
said $80 framed right here, Bruce Lee.
Wow. $80 frame.
$80.
Cost him $80 to frame this.
Okay.
Wow, that's
All
dope.
right. It is cool.
Yeah,
I
let's do
mean,
it.
That is way dope.
you don't want nothing like that, like not in the frame, because you don't want that shit fucking up. Don't
No.
like tack it up on the wall.
No, fuck no. You don't want to pin it up. Frame that bitch and hang it.
Frame it.
And Monster Dan also said he's just blazing it up as well.
Yes, you are.
He's got the funky, he's got the vibes, got the keef in the grinder, got the wax over here, got the
Oh, man.
flour. He's got three
he's-
joints rolling.
He's running a full set.
You're
That's
fully
sick.
prepared there, guy.
Yeah, he's thorough.
Not mad at you.
We got Mr. Angio 420.
Oh, yes. That was that Cypress skull head jar we put out a couple years back with Bang. He kept it.
Hard to find those.
Hard
now.
to find those. I got one or two.
I
Mr.
got one.
Mr. Angio 420 sent this as well. He's got
Whoa.
the 2,000 milligram THC
Oh,
syrup.
my God.
What?
Wow.
Ooh.
What would that break down per serving? Like if there's a recommended serving,
Probably 10.
200 per.
200, no.
It's hard
10.
to see, but still.
Or,
Watermelon syrup infused with medical marijuana.
I'd be all over
It
that.
says 14.1 milligrams per
Cap.
kappa, 2,000 migs, right?
25.
So 140 milligrams per serving, depending on the cap, right?
right.
Man, I'll be doing that.
Oh, that's a
gulps.
whole lot of highness.
I'll be doing
Let's
that.
just
gulps,
break
yo.
it down to that.
It's
It's a
party.
whole lot.
That's a party.
It's better if you take a drop of it. If you're a rookie,
Yeah.
if you're a veteran, maybe 2 or 3 drops.
Go to space.
If you're 92 Bobo,
If you're 92 Bobo,
You-
fucking take half the bottle.
Hell yeah.
Take it to the limit.
Bobo would have said, I'm just going to take a swig of this shit right here. Wait a minute.
Shoot,
Fuck a shot.
man.
Who said shot?
The
The
inner,
extremist.
man, the inner, and there was an inner sparkle. I felt the inner sparkle in there. I did. Like, wow. Yeah.
All right.
and Mr. Angel 420 also sent this. Got the high and hungry stickers up there.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Loves fat doobies. All right.
Topless.
Yeah.
And we got Polo Kush 420. Hit Dr. Greenthumb LA. Got some goodies.
Of course you did. They got the fire down there. We got all the flavors parked in the flagship, Los Angeles. Go down and see them.
New flagship right there.
That's the new flagship,
Oh,
Poppy.
shit.
Know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's lit.
It's lit.
Super lit.
And
And they
Shane.
watch the show there, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They watch it everywhere.
What's up, everyone?
It's required.
It's
They,
required.
they should have the volume up. I mean, it is 18 and up, 21 and up to go in there,
Dispensaries better
right?
be hitting the
So
thumbs
we
up
could
right now,
be
bro.
talking mad shit out there so everybody can hear it.
Yeah, like for real,
While,
for real.
while they
And this is like when the,
Tell 'em, Bobo.
when the
While they
principal
buying
talks
their
on the
weed.
intercom. Be real. Tell him to hit that thumbs up, bro.
Hit the thumbs up right
Dispensary.
now.
Yeah,
get
dog.
on your phones.
What are you doing?
Do that.
Hey, in the
If
PA,
you have not smashed the like button yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? Go ahead, take time. We'll give you a second.
See,
We'll
Please.
give you a second to do
he
it.
has now talked
We're
to
nice enough.
people
If you please.
in all the dispensaries, and they're looking up like, oh my God, he's talking to me.
yeah,
He's so talking.
I'll be doing a
I'm
comedy.
I'm
night.
talking to them too. Come to our YouTube or our Twitch and, sign up.
Tell them.
Subscribe to Be Real TV. You know what I'm saying? This is the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast. We drop it 2 to 4 on the daily, except for weekends. You know what I'm saying? And fucks with us on Twitch as well, because we're, live on both right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of your dispensaries, there is one of the dispensaries that I got contact with about a comedy show. So there
Right.
might be, a little comedy show in the works. I'm not gonna say which one specifically yet, but just know a Green Thumb location will have a high and hungry comedy show on the way for all you people that enjoy a good smoke and lap.
Hey, we can't do it like there can't be like a performance of some sort in any of like the
Oh no, there
flagship,
is. I got
like
I got,
music.
I
it
think
possible?
maybe when the smoke lounges open back up, because we have a smoke lounge that's in Los Angeles next to the Los Angeles location, and we have one in Cathedral City.
word?
So I would imagine that maybe there or in the parking lot. I don't know. I mean, you have to have an event license for that.
Okay.
I'll fill you in, Bobo.
Okay. Yeah.
He'll fill you in, Bobo.
Yeah. Do
You know
something.
what I'm saying?
Do something.
Right
Something
on,
crazy.
man. All right, what else you got?
We got Shane Costa here. He sent this in for E-Zone. This is an agatized dinosaur bone I cut, shaped, polished, then wrapped in .925 sterling and .99 fine silver.
Damn, dude,
That's
that
dope.
shit is sick as fuck.
That's dope as fuck.
What
yeah.
did they call it?
You
What-
selling it or what?
It said it's a dinosaur bone, son.
But he said a word before that.
Agatized.
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 That's pretty dope.
That's dope.
Super
Like
sick.
Gothic can form in all these different locations, man. It's like usually you'll see like if you'll see a tree stump there for like 100 years or not, that shit will start forming there. Anything that's like on the ground, eventually minerals will form that way. But that's
That's
a very
dope.
good.
That's dope.
Yeah, that is
looked really
dope.
We got this sent in from Stephen Juarez. I'm drinking on that strong brew Belching Beaver's Deftones Phantom Bride IPA.
That is a
Okay.
good one.
Okay.
We got this sent in. Strain Hunter 117. Check out this G Whiz strain.
I know I grew it. Thank you.
And this was sent in from Sugar Magnolia. This
Oh,
submission
boy.
picture was taken February 16th, 2002 in Memphis, Tennessee at the Mid-South Coliseum. Cypress Hill opened up for Lincoln Park.
Yep.
And he said he snuck the camera in.
And
Damn,
yep.
dude.
And I'm wearing like a fucking XXX jersey.
That shit looks like the biggest jersey ever, bro.
Yeah.
Joker's 69 jersey.
Like we wore our shit like way oversized.
Yeah, everybody used to do that, man.
You know that oversized shit is back, but it's back in button-ups now.
No, it's back in
Like,
everything.
I've seen that shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
that whole shit with that I did with Born and Raised recently was that oversized
no,
shit.
but that's
like they had me wear a XXX shit and like the old
Yeah,
school
the
dickies and the
lowrider
fucking
shot.
five, yeah.
Yeah, that
All that shit was oversized.
that one's like the oversized like urban style, but like now it's like, you know how like when you see like you know, like when they have the fashion walk up, that shit became trendy in that world. So instead of like all the like t-shirts and shit, they have button ups, they oversize. I'm like, that shit ain't fashionable, bro. It just means you're trying to be gangster.
Yeah, well, yep. Next one.
Vin Esque sent this in. He said JT's #1 Sicario.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Damn,
Word.
he gave him one of those? Lit.
Alright. Super fresh.
We got this sent in from Wilfred Cyrus, getting plants in the ground. This is part of our field out here for Heritage Farms in northwestern Michigan.
Right on, man.
Word.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
It's just getting started. The ladies are young.
Integrity
And
Farm.
that's it for submissions.
All right. Word up. We got Eric Bobo, fast hands up in here. C minus Mr. Goodlight. We got the legendary Freeway up in here.
Yes, sir.
Know what I'm saying? And E-Zone. This is the Dr.
So-
Greenthumb Podcast. We're going to let the 5150s and we're going to open up the doors to the insane asylum and take the questions, the comments, the shout outs, all that. This is your time to get down with it. You could do that and expedite it via Super Chat. So we invite you now.
Let's do this. We got Victoria Pashtu. She said, got stoned with a couple of friends Friday night and took a trip to NYC. Had a good time.
Word.
Nice.
Congrats.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
And Victoria Pastuch is also saying, B, you look like a character from Queen of the South with that hat.
Yeah, thank you.
I
could have been.
Like if I wrote a film and, you know, I had to take place in Tropical Island, you'd own like the poppin' coffee shop where the agent meets up to talk. You know what I mean?
I'd have the fucking the connect spot where all the deals are done.
Yeah, but it's like
Alright.
you know you're in on it, but you don't want to know nothing about it,
Yeah.
so you're just like, hey, it's the homie dude's back, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I could see that.
And
It's
next,
cigars
I'm gonna
full of
allow
weed.
this, but I'm not gonna be a part of it. Pay me.
Like a cigar with, like he has a cigar, but it's like the only weed cigar, you see? That'd probably burn for a while, huh? If you had
That
a
would
cigar,
burn for a long
like,
time, yeah.
Just straight out stuff with weed.
Come on. How long does a blunt burn? You know, you still smoke them occasionally.
When Pedro buys them.
If you get a big enough blunt wrap and you roll a fat one, that shit lasts for a long
I
time.
used to know this.
So if you did it cigar style,
I used to know this Cuban guy. I might hit him back up maybe for an episode.
all right.
So you do it.
This next question's for Freeway from Medicine1111. Has Freeway ever seen anything paranormal?
Yeah, definitely.
Like what?
Just, I mean, I haven't seen nothing like no ghosts or nothing, but I like been in situations where people like was possessed and like I seen
What? Like
certain
they were speaking in
situations.
tongues and shit? Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Was this in like Louisiana or something?
No, I was in Philadelphia,
Damn.
and when I was in Saudi Arabia too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Full
'Cause you
on
will
possession?
see that shit is. You will see that shit.
Yeah, it's
over
real. Like it's not no game. It's really real.
Yeah, you
Have
just topped our experience, bro.
Have you ever seen shit in like hotels, like in all the time you were traveling back in the day? Because some places we go have certain energies and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I felt certain like energies and different things, but I never seen nothing.
Right. But that you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy that they asked me that.
Yeah.
Because we talk about a lot of that
Yeah,
stuff
we talk
here.
about that shit.
Yeah.
And we've had it like happen a couple times. Like the beer will start moving like this while we're on air, and we're just like, dude, come on, man, this is like we're having a show here. Wait till after, you know.
Yeah.
This hose has unwrapped itself.
This
Yeah.
place got a spirit in it, and so and we talk about it, so that's why they probably asked.
Yeah.
Like it's a cool spirit.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not,
cool.
Nobody ever gets possessed here, but shit be moving sometimes.
Yeah,
I like them glasses.
Thanks, man.
those
Cujo,
are
some of
those are from Cujo.
Yeah, Jones
From
fire.
Joe Goody.
Cujo Goody.
There's transparent sunglasses, and they have.
All right.
Yeah, I left my other ones in the bathroom. So
Getting
I
your
left-
Elton John on right now.
Yeah, the Elton John.
Get to Elton's.
Now he
by
had
Cujo.
the bedazzled ones, bro. I seen the pictures of him in Studio 54. I was like, he was for
Yeah,
sure
he
had
had
the
the-
bomb.
Yeah, that was already when he was already blown. Before, like when he was just starting to come up, like
Yeah, you want to talk about big glasses?
He had the
He was
Ozzy
doing-
Osbourne
he was
kind
doing
of glasses
some
going
crazy
on.
shit.
He had bigger glasses.
He was wild.
He was
wild in
he
glasses.
was wilding out with
I'm
his
surprised
shit.
he doesn't have his own sunglass line, man. He should, man.
He
That was-
probably will. Someone will tell him. All right, next one, Colton.
Next, we got Timothy Jolly saying, thanks to Funky Field Tips, I can now roll a joint.
Hell
Stay
yeah.
lit, and shout out to Bobo.
Damn.
All right.
Congrats, bro.
All right, man. Congrats.
Roll me one, bro.
You know, that's how I started to learn, roll better joints with the Funky Field Tip. I mean, I'm not a perfectionist. I will not go into any competition, but
It did help.
me. It helped.
Yeah, it does. You know what I mean? Because it helps you shape that shit. I mean, sometimes people, sort of don't get the shaping right off top. But with practice, with time, they straighten their joints out. And that's a good guide to get that shit straight.
I'm getting better when you said that. What's the term when it's like the paper's like right up there to the top of the tip? What do you call that?
Flush.
Flush. Yeah. I'm starting to
Gotta
get
get
that
that
better.
flush technique
Flush.
down.
that's tight.
Yeah.
And look, you might not be putting as much weed in the paper, but buy a bigger paper then. Fuck.
I told him.
There it is.
Buy a longer paper. Fuck.
Agreed.
Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
Or you could do the shorty wop, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy the ride.
That's what I'm saying.
But either way, yes, you're right. It does help roll a straighter joint.
There it is.
All right, next one.
Next, we got Christian Silranzo asking, question for Freeway. Ever been to the Bay Area, and do you remember any spots you ate at?
I've been to the Bay Area a lot. I did an album with an artist from the Bay Area named Jacker. He passed away. Rest in peace to my bro Jacker.
Rest in peace, Jack.
We got an album together called Highway Robbery, and I used to go back and forth to the Bay with him all the time. And there's always love. I feel like the Bay like a second home to me.
Any food spots you remember?
I ate a bunch of different foods like barbecue spots, halal spots. I don't remember no names offhand. I remember they took me to like a spot that had like some Philly cheesesteaks that was like in the hood. Y'all might know the name of it, but I don't remember the names of them.
I bet that's, that's a tough one. Everybody's trying to impress you with their Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Right?
Some people be getting it right too,
Hey.
but a lot of them be horrible.
So we'll tell you a place that we fuck with. It's called Booze.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's in Koreatown, right? Is
Yep.
it? Yeah. That spot, they got a good cheesesteak there.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
They're cool as hell, man. Like, bro, they got a pizza hybrid version. They got the regular classic. They got the chicken one.
Chicken or beef.
They got the vegetarian one.
They
got
do
the
it with
beef
whiz.
one. They do it with cheese whiz or different kind of cheese you got. Like They're really on some, you know.
Yeah, their shit is
so
good. I
good.
think you would like their shit.
Man, why you gotta pull that up, bro? Come on,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I know we just had a high hungry, but like, I'm getting kind of hungry again.
Why you gotta do that?
And I got the mushrooms on it. That joint look delicious.
Why you gotta do me like that?
Yeah. Hey, they have no fat in none of their shit. They cut all that shit right.
That
the
might
fuck
be
up.
dinner.
Oh no, that's
Like people from
everything.
Philly, we eat like we don't really put cheese whiz on our cheesesteaks. We use like American cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Then you put the cheese under, like you put mayonnaise, fried onion, salt, pepper, ketchup. You
Damn,
put the
bro.
cheese on the bread. You put the mayonnaise on the bread first, then the cheese. Then you put the meat with the onions. Then you put the
That shit
ketchup on the
sounds
top.
too
and
good.
Damn.
He got that shit down.
Chicken the same
Yo,
way.
Yeah, dude,
fuck the
you
whiz.
just like gave the structure, like
You did. You did.
Ezo's gonna take this,
That way the
rewind
cheese
it, and
melting, like
The
you know what I mean, with the
anatomy.
meat on top of it.
Ah,
It's
dude.
crazy.
Oh shit. He
I
does.
usually put American and provolone on mine. I mix the two cheeses.
Ooh, okay. You hearing it here first from Born and Raised, right?
I'm hearing it.
Yes, sir.
I normally don't like mixing my cheeses, but you know, hearing it from like from Freeway over here about like the actual Philly,
You gotta give it a shot.
I'm
Try
gonna
it.
give it a shot
It's
because man, especially when you're in the food review world,
Yeah.
it's just or the food vlog world. It's just
And it
man,
gotta
you
be
can't
the
afraid to
white,
try
the
shit.
white American, not the yellow. The
Yes.
white American.
Yes.
Mixed
Okay.
with provolone. It's crazy.
All right.
That's the game right there.
Damn.
Gonna have to rewind this back later, take notes, all that.
I'm the best cheesesteak cooker. Like when we had like family vacations, I'd be on cheesesteak duty.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dude, that's dope.
Starving now.
He said, "Now I'm starving."
So we just need Be Real, Bobo, and Freeway to cook for us in one day.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
I got the cheesesteaks.
Is Islands catering too?
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook.
Still
I
gotta
don't
pull
know.
up at Colton at work, bro.
Yeah, dude, I want to go eat
We're
island
coming
fries.
soon, bro, and he's not even gonna
Yeah,
know.
dude, island takeover.
He's gonna start sparking up, be like, "What are you gonna do, huh?"
What are you gonna do? More tiki punch.
What's the most ordered burger at Islands?
It would have to be the Kilauea, which would be their jalapeno fried onion burger.
Damn, he knows it.
It's like jalapenos on top, or it's jalapenos built into the hamburger patty with pepper jack cheese, crunchy fried onions on top of it. Then it has your typical, lettuce, tomato, spicy mayo, that type of stuff.
Listen, Colton's on his shit.
When we
You
mobbing
want to know
over
why
there?
this? You want to know why I know? Because he didn't hesitate
Yeah.
on what that was.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? He knows that is the one down there. So
He's
if
the manager.
you should go to Islands, try that one.
Where at Colton, man? Where at, man?
Since I'm pulling
Well,
up
man,
on
I'm
you.
gonna pull
I'll
up.
let you know, bro.
All right, man. Let me know.
You can ask
not-
E-Zone.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna go ahead and put it out there like Carbo's phone number that one time, but I'll let you know.
All right, cool deal, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But if you guys want Carbo's number, I'll type it in the chat room if you get them thumbs up.
we get,
Let's
we
get
them
them thumbs
1,000
up.
likes.
We get to 1,000.
What a dick. Why would they want Cairo? Well,
For
no,
some
that's
reason, they
rhetorical.
fucking want it, bro.
I don't even know why I'm asking this. All right, next one.
Next, we got 619 to 664. Can Freeway share a story of what it was like when he was filming State of Property?
Oh man, State Property was dope, man. It was a good experience. We filmed it, the part in the jail, and it was like a jail in Brooklyn that was shut down, and it was dope. They just told when I got my role, they was just like, just be yourself, because the character that I played was like pretty similar to who I was, and it just was a good experience, being fresh from the block, shooting a movie with my brothers. It was dope. It was a real good.
Yeah, that
good
was
experience.
dope.
What
It's a
year
cool
was that?
flick.
That probably was like 2002 or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody was in that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Made a couple of those, right? There was like a
Yeah,
sequel.
State Property 1, State Property 2. Then I did a movie on my own called What We Do, So
All right,
got a little acting under my belt.
there you go.
Next, we got Sassy Stoner Mom. She said, listen to new smoke weed every day this morning to get going. Loving it more than McD's be.
Word.
Okay, you got that right.
Yeah.
All right.
And Mr. Phantasm sent us a super chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phantasm.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Gorilla Strong. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Shout out to E-Zone. Thanks for the stickers. And Triple Flip for the Firmvato E-Zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Triple flip.
Triple flipper.
Did
All
Cairo
right,
clean this, by the way?
Freeway gets to see what the triple flip is. All right.
Cairo didn't clean this, bro.
Magic curtain. Bring forth the cleaning crew.
Yeah, this one's not clean. JT still coughed 1,000 times on it.
Oh my goodness, what's going on right there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they got to give that one.
There is a name for the 10 flip. They call that the Deca flip.
The Deca flip.
That's the Deca.
So Free, what that is a stunned glass gravity bong right there.
Yeah, I seen y'all with it. I seen
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, triple flip is when we gotta flip it 3 times. It's a lot of smoke. This guy's done it 10 times.
Yeah, he sure has.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you did? What
You
a
did?
dick.
Call him.
The thirst is real.
You're a dick. You're a dick.
Thirsty.
Call him.
Call him. He's thirsty.
He says call him. Oh man, that's horrible.
shy.
All right, well we're waiting on the flip. Keep it moving.
We got Ill Wills. He says he's drinking a 450 slushy and smoking on a non-Aton approved joint. Party 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Living on the edge.
Good for
He's
you.
like, I don't need your approval.
Yes, you don't.
You really don't.
I mean, if you're trying to compete, you know what I'm saying? And if you're asking him for his opinion, he's going to give it to you.
He's never gonna give you a 10.
It's true.
Well, yeah, no, he's probably
Not this guy. He's not
always
gonna
going to find something, huh?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
He'll cut your shit off with like, 9.7500.
They were mean to me when I was a kid, so you deserve a 6.
That's cold.
Next, we got Hooray for JK. Very nice. Hooray for JK is saying shout out to Freeway and all y'all getting me through the end of the day. Quick guest request. Carlos Miller and Clayton English. Would love to see them with y'all in LA and see y'all in the ATL trap.
Word up.
Yes, sir.
You want to see us in a trap house?
Trapping.
I'm sorry.
Redo that. The Malcolm McLaren song. Do you like trapping? Trapping?
Trapping?
What is it?
What is it?
God damn. All right.
And we got Mr. Phantasm back in here saying, AOB, mad love from Flushing, Queens. Thank you for the memories, dog. Puffing on cherry pie, listening to my favorite podcast. Cypress Hill is #1 of the greatest rap groups ever. Be facts. Salute.
Well, thank you very much. Flushing, Queens, that's where Muggs is from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, his whole family lived up there in Flushing. I remember going up there before, like, we were still in demo mode. We hadn't even got our deal yet. I mean, we were going through all that shit, but, he wanted me to come absorb the shit that was going on in New York in terms of the hip-hop shit that was happening. And so I went out there and I stood in Flushing with his grandmother, grandfather, and, man, it was like a straight-up proper Italian household where you come in, you're eating.
Forever.
Before you leave, you're eating no matter what time you came or went. You're eating every time you come home or before you leave. It was crazy.
When you hear that from a lot of Italian families and then you watch The Sopranos, you're like, all right, Tony, I get you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? like you just eat. I mean, come on, man. It's hard to stay in shape like that, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We'd come in from a club or the studio 3 a.m, some shit like this. And his grandmother would get up and ask us if we were hungry. We'd say, nah, we're good. And she would still whip something up.
Like, here you go.
It's crazy.
Man, that's great.
But yeah, Flushing, word up, man. Salute to y'all up there.
For true.
We got GDP Smoke saying salute to the doctor, about to spark up some King Louie. Can't wait to visit Greenthumb's LA. I work for a premier dispensary in Arizona. Plant the flag. I'm ready, Papa.
Let's go. We're ready too. Come on, get the flavors. They're right here.
And we
I
got
told him.
and we got Bud Rich in here. Ask Freeway if he remembers the track with 50 Cent. Freeway featuring 50 Cent. Take it to the top. Shit is awesome, and I love Freeway.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the love, man. For sure. Definitely remember that track. And I got some new heat getting ready to drop, so get ready for it.
Ooh.
That's right.
And we got Chingo Garcia. Be real. Did you check out Warrior yet?
Damn, I haven't. I gotta check it out. But have you checked out Gangs of London yet?
Oh man, Gangs of London.
Gangs
is
of
that
fucking
work.
London. What about?
Yo, Gangs of London is that work, bro. If y'all didn't watch Gangs of London, y'all gotta tune in. It's
Trying to tell these guys,
Be
free.
real's pumped right now.
Where is
Free. I'm trying to tell these
I
guys,
love
man.
Gangs of London.
Was that
man.
Netflix?
Netflix?
It's like,
Where is this?
I think I caught it
No,
on.
it's A&E.
Regular,
Yeah, A&E or something different. It wasn't
Yeah,
Netflix
look
though.
that up.
cable thing.
Dude. I think
On the
it
Fire
might,
Stick.
yeah, it's easy to find.
crazy, man.
Trust me, it's like Gangster from 1 to where they are at now.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Like they don't get there is not one episode that doesn't have the fuck
From
shit
the
in it.
beginning is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? From the first scene, it's crazy.
Like Pedro would love this show because it's all violence and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And he
loves it.
loves that violence. You know what I'm saying? And if you're into that shit,
Violence Dro is his nickname.
Violent Dro.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
I'm
the
just
next
trying.
binge.
Listen, I'm trying.
I'm looking for a new binge.
It's not, like it's only on the first or second season or some shit like
Well,
that.
Queen of the South
Yeah.
is done, so I gotta give that show a
Oh,
try.
dude,
until,
this is twice as violent as that.
until
Trust. They go like
Starlight comes back.
at the, Queen of the South was at 85. Some of it, there was storyline there that there was love story shit there, and family and all that. In this shit, this is like smash every fucking episode. They're dealing with shit. There's no letting off the gas pedal. As far as what I've seen.
Yeah, and it's really like some mafia structure like over there. It's dope. You gotta watch it.
All right.
man. It's real
Yeah.
dope.
Don't peep that.
Yes. It's pretty crazy. All right, next.
We got Dan Fernandez. Big up to the crew in the asylum. Welcome Freeway to the best podcast in the interwebs for the cannabis community. Eep.
Appreciate it.
Eat, motherfucker.
That's right.
And Connie Rodriguez is saying you guys have to try out Tito's Tacos in Culver City. Their tacos are bomb ass.
I've
I've
had
had
'em.
them.
Had them
Yeah.
I went to some pink taco or something last night. It was cool.
in Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
It's all right.
Yeah, all right.
Tito's Tacos is good.
Yeah.
Tito's.
I need some real good tacos.
Well, when you
though.
leaving?
I'll be here till Thursday.
So Thursday?
Yeah.
What are you trying to eat?
Some crazy tacos.
Tacos?
Tacos.
I'll make some few calls.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. I was like, there's a couple places that, there's this place called, just right off the top, Beat Taqueria is in Culver City.
Mm-hmm.
They should be open. They only close on Sundays. But, man, the chef there, the dude from Don't Feed Phil on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, he didn't get paid to go there. We did a whole ass review there, but if he goes there and he recommended motherfucker, this shit is good, bro. Like I go there all the time. Like you ain't never gonna have ceviche like that or tacos that are handmade in there like that.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Bees Taqueria.
We got Amin Marzouk, 43. He says the states are getting better when it comes to growing weed. Michigan is actually killing it. They have one of the better qualities. Boston is kicking ass, and I've seen some pretty ballin' shit. And he says, I've been to Cali, and theirs is the best.
You're absolutely right on all fronts. It's getting better everywhere, but Cali is the best for right now.
Cali even better than Amsterdam.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
See, we're not the only ones to say it. And because that's the truth,
That's a fact.
It was the Mecca, it started there. But it's gotten better over here.
So true.
And we got T-Roy Bates, MC Ace Ape. He's asking, how's the weather in L.A.?
It's hot as
Hot.
fuck.
Funny you should ask.
Heat
got on
waves this
shorts.
week.
Hey,
It's hot today.
no, it's like we're not Texas though.
We're not Texas,
Yeah.
though.
It's hot, but we're not Texas.
We're not
Yo.
humidity with air.
No, but you know what? My
There
girl's
comes-
having a hard time with this heat.
Oh,
But
we're?
she's from Texas, right?
Yeah, I
and
know.
she's used to the humidity, but
That
the
the heat comes with.
the heat is some different shit.
We got dry heat here. It's not the same
it
thing.
ain't the same, so it's like she
you
has her
think
like
it's more
dragging.
bearable to be humid?
Ooh.
That's another. No.
Be real, humid
I
means
hate that
sticky,
shit.
bro. Like
I know that, but I'm saying like she's
Mm-hmm.
having a hard time being in this dry heat, and she's from Texas.
Yeah.
It gets hot as fuck over there, but there's a little
Exactly.
bit of humidity into that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying you'd rather have the humidity.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, for
It's
me,
weird.
I'd
For
rather
me,
have
no.
the dry heat.
I'd rather have this.
We
all
need a
day.
new battery,
That's
magic
it would
carpet.
fucking be hard to breathe in that motherfucking
Dude,
humidity.
Shit. I mean, when it's like 90
When it's
degrees
hot.
out there, it'll be like 100 and no cool, you know?
You'd be running to the AC, bruh.
Yeah.
And then the floors be all sweaty and shit.
Yep.
Dude,
rough.
that shit sucks, man. Like, I feel bad for some of those people, and it's like, I tell you right now, man, if you live in the hood and it's summer, stay your ass home. It's gonna get dangerous.
Yeah.
The hotter it is, it's gonna get
And
dangerous.
that's why when folks get old, they choose one or the other. It's either very humid or they go to the fucking desert.
But it's hard. It's hard to like kind of like deal with that heat, because the heat makes you go crazy. Like, the cold doesn't make you do crazy shit like the heat does. You know what I mean? I
The
feel
heat
like
will get you like
the
in a
heat
whole
will make you
mindset.
fucking do some shit that you're like, hey, this person might be a psycho motherfucker.
The heat will make you crazy, and the fucking cold will humble you.
Ooh,
Yeah,
well
the-
said.
That's
The
well
cold will have you
100%.
hugging everybody for no reason. Hey, how you doing? That-
Yo, I mean, like, I think tomorrow in Palm Springs is going to be 119. They can have all of that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that old fucking community that retires in Palm Springs, stay your ass at home, grandpa and grandma. Swear to God, bro.
Stay in the AC, baby.
Yeah, I
Stay
think
in
All right.
there. That's what you retired for. Pay that bill, bro.
All right, we got to keep it pushing. What you got?
We got local Van Gogh. He's saying or asking, can you guys give a shout out to my cuz Do Blazing? He put me on Cypress Hill 15 years ago, and I've been a fan ever since.
What's up, do blazing?
do blazing.
Dude, blazing.
Remember
Blazing.
to always do blazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's good for you.
Stuff.
Is it spelled like Mountain Dew?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Do Blazing.
Hell yeah.
All right,
let's
yeah.
go. What up?
Baja
Okay.
blast your ass a bomb.
Yeah, stay in the good light. Stay in the positive zone. Stay away from them boof-ass negative motherfuckers that ain't, gonna do nothing but bring you down. All right?
All of it.
Straight up.
Word.
Right?
Yeah.
All of it.
Still need a new battery up here, Magic
Facts
Carpet.
be.
Next one.
Next, we got a little Spanish from Tony Tostada. Firme vatos tecatos. Hey, be real, ya más bajito. I was wondering if you had Tom Segura on the show yet. Saludos to all the great guests and the Be Real crew.
Hangover?
That was pretty good, Colton. You there was a flow there.
Yeah, you did a flow.
Let's try this again. I want
I'd
to
like to
hear
hear
it
it
one more
again.
time.
Firme vatos tecatos. Hey, be real, ya más bajito.
All right.
Is that right?
Viejito.
Viejito. Viejito. So we got firme vatos tecatos. Hey, be real, ya más viejito.
Right.
And he's saying, I was wondering if you had Tom Segura on the show yet.
No, we haven't had Tom yet, but we know that he does want to come on because I've chopped it up with him. So, it's a matter of time.
Yes.
Time and scheduling.
Let me call him.
He's my
Do
favorite.
it.
Nah, the only person, dude, he's on that level. Like, I'm like, remember when Joe, like, the coolest shit was after Joe did the smoke box, and he did the, the Comedy Store. There's other comics that were like, man, how are you? Like, we don't even want to go talk to him. You know how like other rappers come in here and they're like, man, how do you just so freely talk to Be Real? That was like the dopest flex, like the Comedy Store. But yeah, he's on that level. So it's like, if you get it, I can see why the fans want him. I didn't know he speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fool speaks hella fucking fluent Spanish. Like,
Dude, he's Latino.
well, dude, he looks like the Hangover 3 dude. Or the Hangover dude.
Nah, yeah, you gotta hear him. He does he does a lot of on his pod. He'll do his podcast in Spanish.
Yeah, he has one in Spanish.
Yeah,
with
it's
his mom.
crazy. He's cool. What up, Tom?
That's awesome. Who,
Eh.
Tom Segura?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we don't have another super chat, but I got a question for Freeway. I saw that in 2014, the city of Philadelphia decriminalized weed, and the rest of the state of Pennsylvania did not do that. Did you see more people start smoking up openly in the city of Philadelphia compared to the rest of the state since 2014?
Yeah, definitely. People definitely. I mean, it's still probably since like 2020, 2021, they ain't really been tripping. They still was tripping a little bit. Like, you can't ride around and smoke and all that, but you can like smoke in your house.
Okay. They're just not like criminalizing people right now for it and that type of stuff?
Yeah, like you might get like a little fine or something like that,
Nice.
but you ain't gonna like get booked
Nice.
unless you got like pounds.
Right.
And that's it?
And the triple flip has been flipped. As you can see. He's on shout outs.
You're cold. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded,
Sorry, I got
man.
this shit. Sorry. Go to highandhungry.shop and join our newsletter. We're having a new giveaway up there, so make sure you join it at highandhungry.shop. Flavorsbyezone.com. 7/10, I will have a show in Denver, Colorado. Get your tickets. Make sure you look out at my story for that. Thanks a lot, Be Real.
Do it.
Also, make sure you guys go watch the new episode of High and Hungry featuring Milpa Grill with the Hood Foodie.
Yeah.
A.K.A. the Hood Foodie. But yeah, make sure you guys check him out. He really sounds like that, all right? So that wasn't me choking. So make sure you guys check them out. And also, this Thursday, we're back after Xavier Needs a Blue Powerade from Houston. He's back, so Thursday, 7 to 9. Yeah, so 7/10, Denver, and then some upcoming dates in Las Vegas, hopefully soon with Stoner Rob. I'll be doing comedy out there soon.
Word up. Free.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Philly Freeway. On Twitter, it's at Philly Freezer. Facebook is Philadelphia Freeway. We are Freedom Thinkers Academy, music, health, education, and culture. It's a pleasure to be here.
C-.
What up, everyone? Thanks for joining me in this morning for the Madlib Invasion mix on my Twitch channel. You can follow me there at C-Fam4. You can also follow me at C-Fam4 on Twitch, IG, Instagram, which is, I just said the same thing twice.
You're high.
That's how high I said it's Twitch, Instagram. Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Go to djc-. We got a new tee up, and there's going to be a new mix up. And just thanks for watching High and Hungry, and all the good stuff and being here with us on the podcast. Appreciate it.
Bobo.
Catch me on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. Check out empiresofficial.com. All of the physical copies of the album Empires, which is out now on all streaming platforms. And we got bundles available and all that. So be sure to check out empiresofficial.com.
Yeah.
And very soon I'll be giving you some updated news on Bobo Token. We up in here. And thank you for your support.
Yes. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, your vibe, your energy. We appreciate all of that. Make sure you check out the Dr. Greenthumb dispensaries in California, starting with that flagship in Los Angeles with all the insane flavors. Insane OG Christmas Lights, Ice Cream Cake, Hindu Funk Mac 11, Maraschino, Ruby Red, Honeymoon, Great Bonsai, and the Rockstar. The Rockstar, Bonsai, and Ruby Red are cultivated by Greenthumb Farms Genetics by Redline Reserve Genetics. Experience those flavors, because trust me, they are on the one. Fire in a bag if you don't know. All right. And check out the songs that we got out there right now. Champion Sound, Cypress Hill, available on all platforms. Triple OG featuring Freeway, produced by Scott Storch up there. Available on all platforms. And, stay with love. Love is the key. No boof, all right? No negativity, none of that shit. Help one another, right? Instead of filming someone get fucked up on the street, try to help them out instead. How about that? All right? We'll see you tomorrow. Check us in the mix on Twitch if you haven't joined us there. B_Real TV and C- and I are gonna play some jams tomorrow. So you could make suggestions in the asylum tomorrow, and maybe we catch one of them. All right, and hit that like on the way out. All right, don't forget. We're out of here.